All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Damn. So that was a good stream that not many people are going to see on the replay. I still haven't gotten an email saying that my shit was taken down. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, welcome back to the Game Changer 00100 show. Your host, Game Changer. So I got the panel back. Let me get everybody back in here.
All right, now see, you're gonna take me down when it's getting to the good part. So y'all gotta have another person up here advocating for this. Now, dude said 190 is not big. 190 is a big girl. Trust me.
190 is big.
She's a photo and she like 6'3".
I think it depends on.
No, I've had a
height
6'3", like 260. So she was like 6'3", 260. So I know.
Oh, you like them real big.
That's still a big one.
5'10".
Like 190, any woman is still big. Doesn't matter how tall you are.
What your YouTube is on the
Game Changer Live.
Yeah.
Game Changer 100.
Here's that slippery slope. It's got to be a number that you can just go. If you're above this, that's not.
No, there. I mean, yeah, because it has to be proportional. Yeah, it
right.
deals with a
women carry it. I've dated women where you'd be like, like literally, she was 5'2", and like 140, which is big for a 5'2". And I mean, you would say, "Wow."
I can't put it in the chat because I'm not modded here.
But here's what I'm saying.
Or no, the private one.
There has to be a group standard. Same way, like in China, where 25, 27, them chicks is old, and they buckle down to that number. It might be a fine 30-year-old Chinese chick, but the code is the code, and then that makes it so where they know a girl's turning 23. Hey, if I'm going to get married, I need to act right. You see what I'm saying? So if you do the same thing with the number, let's say you say 160. I'm just throwing a number out there. Doesn't matter if you're 5'10" or 5 foot. You know that, hey, 165, I need to get my shit together before I try to expect something. And everybody has that. And then there's an method.
It depends on height as well, though.
Excuse me?
But
depends on height.
No, why does it depend on height? Why does it depend on height? You can be 5'10" and 130.
No, but you could say, right? You could say that but
that's not a standard. If you start curve judging it on a curve, it stops being a standard, and then we keep edging up, and next thing you know, we got Lizzo.
No, it depends on height, right? Because if you say, okay, 150 is the limit, but then you have someone who is my size, my height at 150. Remember the fat picture I showed GC?
How are you?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was me at like 150 pounds.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Okay.
Oh, that's tiny.
But that's not the point. The point is the code is the code. That's why we have numbers.
Yeah, but then listen, if you set that for 150 is going to look different on different heights. So
it doesn't matter. That's why we have numbers.
The fat girls are still going to get in there. That doesn't stop fatness.
But that doesn't matter.
It just means that you're going to have short fat girls, but no tall fat girls.
The code is still the code.
Yeah, I know, but then the code doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, you got
fatness.
It's an aggregate. Yeah. So
hey, Game Changer, I'm not a mod on this channel. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I haven't set mods on this yet, and I'm not going to right now because when I run YouTube at the same time, sometimes it bogs out. But
Madman, I'm sorry, I don't know how to
use a second device.
So here's what happened.
Found it.
Oh, you got it, yeah?
Okay. So Jessica, the point is, I'm not saying the number should be 150. I'm saying there should be a number to where you go, all right, regardless of how tall you are, that's too big.
I know, but that's not going to work, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait. Which room are you guys in?
Measurement.
Wait, are you guys in? Hold on.
Because there's no one in the comment section.
Yeah, no. So I have another stream. Hold on. Are y'all in how white people feel about black people, or what the fuck is going on?
Oh no, it says 21 people watching.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this one, and then
it looks like you're the only one up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, so 21 people watching. Yeah, but I'm the only one. Okay, this is strange. All right. Here, I'm gonna put
Maybe StreamYard.
Yeah, hold on. Well, I have 2 StreamYards running, but it seems like y'all are in the wrong one. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Gave us the wrong link.
Maybe. Yeah. That's probably what happened. So here.
You got memorized by the big girls, right?
I tell you what, DC, I'm gone anyway. Thanks for having me on, bro. I'll catch up with you all.
Okay.
Jessica, Basil, Judge, catch you soon. Fair enough.
All right, my bad. So they could hear you, but they can't see y'all. So yeah. I put the other link into the chat room. So go ahead and go there. My bad.
Stop looking at them big girl pictures. Told you.
Yeah. All right. So I'll see you.
How you don't like them.
Yeah. I'll see y'all there. That was weird. Okay, Melanie is back. So I'll just put the link in this chat room too. All right, so that's done. So apparently somebody flagged me. And YouTube reviewed it and said that, that this is not good. Don't really know what. They didn't give any particulars, but I'll appeal it again and go from there. All right, so
I just want to let you know it was not me that you were talking about the big girl, okay?
I think so. I think he was defending them big girls, and and yeah, because it didn't happen until the big girl portion.
Oh, probably Lizzo. Oh, that's right. You showed a picture of Lizzo. They got her fans really. That's what it was.
Hey, you gotta say no pun intended when you said big girl portion, because a big girl portion.
Right. You showed a picture of Lizzo. That's one of the things.
That wasn't even Lizzo.
No, one of them.
Lizzo?
2 of them were.
One of them was Lizzo.
Oh, what? That was actually Lizzo.
2 of them.
Yeah,
were
you're
Lizzo.
not allowed. Yeah, Lizzo is they real hard.
White people love
recently.
Lizzo. She's in their algorithm. Like, you can't really fuck with Lizzo.
Yeah, they do.
You say anything bad about Lizzo right now, it's like she got so much flack that they're protecting her like oh God Almighty. And I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a big girl like her, but that woman, I wouldn't touch. Now they
probably pulled down P. Diddy's live when she was trying to twerk on his live, and he had to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Well, the fact is, everybody says that he was shamed, but no, the fact is this: he knew that this was supposed to be a place where kids and stuff were going to be watching. That's why he was doing it. Any smart person would know that.
Yeah, she knew too.
I'm like, right? She knew that shit too. I mean, plain and simple. When you on TikTok showing your behind, no offense, that's where kids, fluctuate. If that would have been a man doing that, they'd have been straight up child molester all day.
At what point in time?
Like, say R. Kelly was on TikTok.
On the game.
I'm just saying.
Pardon?
Like, at what point in time do we just say Lizzo's twerking because she knows she can? Because that's where we are in our society today.
That's how they want black. That's how they want black women. They don't want attractive black women up there, especially like them newscasters and stuff. They don't want them attractive black girls standing side by side, especially with that white girl. Or even if they do, they put a guy in between them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want that to be the standard of beauty.
Well, it's starting to spread to white women though. They're starting to do the whole.
Yeah, they be thick. They be fucking going to yoga classes, Zumba classes, and shit.
No, I'm talking about the fat acceptance movement. It's starting to spread to white women.
Yeah, I don't think it's a racial thing. I think it's more just about fat acceptance. Like
the black class here is always the test class. Everything before they start doing it, they test it out on us.
Mm-hmm. It's a power thing.
Coal mine, yeah.
And Lizzo right now is the Infinity Gauntlet.
I mean, give it to the end of this year. They're not gonna fuck with her no more. It's gonna be a new big black girl. The funny one that they tried to push, they knew they couldn't though. That's why Lizzo is replacing her as Gabby Sidibe. Nobody want to talk about that.
Right. Yeah, that's facts, man.
Do you know why Lizzo could sort of run with it? Because Lizzo's not, well, at least in my opinion, she's not ugly.
But she's light skinned.
Oh, so she is
compared to Gabby.
Woman.
She's light skinned.
Okay, now let me tell you something. This is as a person who's dated big women their whole life. I'm gonna tell you that now. One of the things I've hated ever since that it's become more accepted, like some of these women, they've gotten big, and you're not big and cute, and they just think they the shit. That's one of the things I've hated about this. Where back in the day, big women had more self-confidence. They dressed better.
Big women
was
used to
like
cook.
where now it's
big women used to
but
cook.
wait a minute, right? But now it's gotten to the fact is where it's like, I mean, they be sloppy fat. Where back in the day, it was like they might have been big, but they was like cute big. Now it's like they just sloppy fat and think they the shit.
They used to be nice back in the day. Back in the day, they used to be at least humble. They would share candy with you and shit.
Oh,
like, I know I'm fat, but here's
not,
some food, and they'll be jolly. Big girls aren't even jolly no more.
Exactly.
That term's not even used to describe big girls.
Like not just the weak candy, like Kit Kats. It'll be like whole.
She'll give you the whole shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And pull out hot sauce and shit at the right time.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not even jolly no more.
Yeah, and they always had Wendy's ketchup packets when you needed them. Yeah.
They done stole all the Chipotle napkins and shit.
The code
is missing the point, though, guys. No, but you're missing the point. The point is, back in the day, when you would see a thick woman, she was always classy, always dressed nice, and she would keep her stuff proportion. Where now you see big women, and it's like, that's why, like back in the day, you never see a big girl like showing her stomach and it's hanging over her crap. I mean, you would never see that back in the day, but now it's like, no offense, you might have a nice time.
They Winnie the Pooh. They Winnie the Pooh status in the club right now. They Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, right. They don't go out like that and think that they're the shit.
They don't have to be that way anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have to be. Like it goes back into the conversation we were having earlier, and how these people have these inflated egos. Before, a woman who was fat, she knew her place. So she knew. No, but seriously, she did. She knew her place.
Social media.
She knew
social media made everything all inclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. She knew she had to cook, be extra nice. She had to cater to you extra special. Why? Because she was big. She knew that she had to keep on top of her hygiene because she's bigger. But today, with social media, and you're going to have these fatties on Instagram, and guys are going to be like, oh, heart eyes. Oh, baby, you're so beautiful, gorgeous, all of this. Their ego goes up, and now they feel they don't have to do those things anymore.
You got fat girls out here that can't cook.
Now, this is the thing you're wrong with.
Eats queens
on the fact. No, but you're wrong on that issue. The men may go out and say that, oh yeah, you're cute, this and the other. But if you see already, that's just a game to get in their draws, and they're not marrying these women.
It doesn't even matter.
But they're not marrying them, and they're not forming no long-term relationships with them, and they're cheating on them left and right. It's just really what it is. I'm gonna let you know.
As long as you're there and you're giving them the heart eyes, you are inflating their ego. It doesn't matter if you're going to marry them or stay with them. You're still buying into that whole process. Before, they would be a 4 and they'd know they're a 4. Now they're a 4 and they think they're an 8.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, maybe. Okay, here's the question: is it us that buying in, or do you think that they just misstated their whole value? Because sometimes they don't realize. We just told you what you hear to get laid that night, but that's why you don't get callbacks the next day.
It doesn't matter, because in today's society, do you know what they'll do? They'll take a different guy every night if they have to. There's going to be an abundance of guys doing it, so they're never lonely.
Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. I'll give you that.
It's true. They're never lonely. There's always another guy that's going to be throwing the heart eyes. And as long as people keep doing that, they've constantly got company, and they don't need to keep themselves up.
They don't know what their number is. Same thing with average women. Average women don't know their average. They're getting so much traffic. They don't know their average. When they wear makeup one day, they look like a 6. When they wear makeup the next day, they look like a 7. One day they look like an 8. To another guy, she looks like a 2. A 7.5. Yeah. You know.
The whole look system is just messed up right now. Like,
well, once this prostitution thing becomes legal, all of that's gonna sort itself out.
Yeah.
See, I'd give myself a 7 out of 10. I'd give myself a 7, right? So I'd say I'm average, but like on the higher end of average though, right? And then there was another woman talking. I saw the video not long ago. Like she's in this space, and she said, "Oh, she's a 7," and I was like, "Wow." If she says she's a 7, I must be like a 12 out of 10 if she's a 7. You know, people
Well, you're not supposed
inflate
to
their
say
numbers.
7 because 7 is that highest number you can do and still be humble.
No. I genuinely think that I'm like
No,
a
but I'm
7.
saying, well, somebody else is doing that. So everybody says 7, so they don't seem arrogant.
Oh
but
no,
they-
but she was more, maybe I'd give her like a 4.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
called herself a 7.
I mean,
And I was like,
the scale
really?
don't matter. It's either you're attracted to the person or not. But if you are gonna use a scale, use the scale of 1 to 30. That's more accurate.
My scale is this: either the woman is in the upper 20 percentile of looks, or she isn't. That's my scale.
That's a lot. A lot of people don't.
I think people need to just start.
They are not special.
Just breaking down the face and the body and give 2 different numbers.
It's a combined score, though.
Yeah.
That's generally how.
I see plenty of women. The body look. You be like, man, take her head
That's
off.
a good way to look at
the
it.
body looks beautiful.
Yeah, just like she got a cute face, but her body looked like Grimace.
That's what they try to say about
like-
Lizzo. They're like, oh, her face is cute, but
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I don't
And
know
her
what-
body leaves nothing to be desired.
I mean, her face,
only thing cool to me about her, she probably funny and she can play the flute. I didn't know she could play an instrument, so that's like, oh, okay, that's
That's funny, right?
cool. But you're still
She's not
I
ugly to me. If she lost weight, she'd be a pretty woman. She would.
She knows that. All them
Yeah,
girls,
you
if
gotta
they
be
were
careful.
to go to sleep tonight and wake up a skinny woman tomorrow, they'd do it in a heartbeat.
But that takes too much work. I mean, unfortunately, too, that just goes back to what we say is culture
She
is
rich.
just
She
we've
got.
condoned
She could have a
laziness.
gym in her house.
yeah.
No, but I'm saying we've condoned laziness.
But I think
Disappear
at
for a
this point
year.
in time,
Work
if
on some new
Lizzo lost
music.
weight, she would lose money.
Lizzo.
You said what?
At this point in time, they're paying her to be fat.
Well, you know what? The
If
thing
she-
about it is that when they lose the weight and stuff, they talk so much shit on the way there, so she will lose a little bit of money. And then the funny thing about fat people, when they get smaller, their head is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, they
in
got to
Lizzo's
lose it
defense-
slow. They got to
Lizzo's
lose the weight
defense,
slow.
I've never had a conversation with any dude and was like, you know what? Jennifer Hudson can get it now. Nobody ever says that.
And I'm
Everybody-
telling
everybody-
you,
Everybody remembers Jennifer Hudson, and she sings big girl songs no matter what size she is.
I don't
You
think
know
she
what?
got
What,
that
is
wholesome in
Jennifer
her
Hudson
voice
got
no
big?
more. That she lost that weight though, because that weight
But-
would generate a little bit more,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
fat
her
people
more
can sing.
spirit bomb power in her.
People can sing better,
subject
it's a
of her
fact.
songs are songs for big girls.
Well, I mean,
Wait a
big
minute.
people
Jennifer
got
Hudson
big
then got
bodies.
bigger than she was.
Well, Jennifer
Wait,
Hudson lost weight. She lost a lot of weight.
And
I don't
that's
know
what
what
She got a
Yeah,
big
she was
head.
already
Her and
thick.
Missy Elliott, both of them got huge
She
heads.
was
But
already.
nobody's like,
Al Sharpton
you
too.
lost weight now. Now you got this appeal. Now I'm going to go ahead and go out of my way. Nobody says that. It's like she didn't get sexy when she got lost weight. She just lost weight.
Well, it's the thing. What a lot of them don't realize.
When she lost weight, she could get the penis.
Yeah, when a lot of them
Yeah,
don't
but you
realize
don't
when
have
when
that-
they're working out and they're doing those
Whatever it
workouts,
is.
you got to do full body workouts. You still got to do like neck exercises and stuff like that, because the thing is that no, for real, you got to do them Floyd Mayweather ring neck exercises too and shit.
I
'cause
mean,
the-
dude, but what it is she has like the confidence or the personality of a big girl who's trapped in a small girl's body. So you can still feel the big girl on her.
yeah, but you got to do like
Okay.
them full body workouts, because like if you see somebody that lose weight in one area too fast, you see their skin hanging, and they
I'm
got to
saying
do the
she's a big
surgery.
girl.
and-
You gotta,
I'm saying she's a
no,
big
you gotta
girl.
lose the weight
Oh,
slowly.
Yeah, you just
I've
have
dated
to
big women.
tone up
Right.
at the same
You have
time.
to
But I'm
lose
Yeah,
the
you
weight
gotta
slowly.
do full body
Yeah.
workouts, because they work their body, but they just don't work their neck area and shit, and their head
You
is
know what?
huge,
The
and that's what
neck-
happens.
The neck, you can't really help it though.
No, you can. You got to do
Yeah,
the.
you
Like,
can.
look at
It just
Floyd
takes time.
Mayweather. Look at Floyd Mayweather when he's training his shock absorbers. You
Well,
got to
you
do
do-
those
it's
type
not-
of workouts.
Yeah, but then
It's
as a
called
woman, you're
dog
gonna have
size. It's
you're
called
gonna have
dog size.
you're gonna
Yeah, you
have
gotta-
huge man shoulders.
No, you're not. You just
No,
gotta
it
you gotta
doesn't.
do that, and you gotta tone up, because the thing is that when your body gets fat, it stores it anywhere it can.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So your head is still fat. Is
Well-
your body that's worked.
No,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
as far as I know, you
all that
can't
stuff
you
goes
can't
down later
spot
on.
reduce. You can't
You
spot
gotta
reduce
you gotta
with
lay your
weight.
head at the end of the ring, and somebody put some weight on it, and you go up and down, and you go up and down, and it'll tone. It'll pull the weight out of your face.
Weight
No,
doesn't
no,
spot reduce, so you won't unless listen. Some people naturally have fat faces. If you've got a fat face, you've got a fat face. There's not much you can do about it.
No,
That's
I've
just
seen
where you
people lose
saw.
weight in their face.
You can't spot reduce. If they lose weight in their face, it's because they've lost weight. But one thing you cannot do is you can't spot reduce. So you can't say, okay, I like my body,
When
but
the
I wanna
gravity
lose
hits
weight
their
on-"
face, you ever seen a woman with a turkey neck?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like
Gravity
that's
hit their
old.
face.
Yeah, that's because you're old.
You do neck workouts. You can
That's-
tone that up. You
Yeah,
can still
they-
pull that back. You gotta do neck workouts.
Yeah, you can. I'm
The
gonna say
average
this because
person,
my
I don't
daughter's mother
expect
was
y'all. I don't
310.
expect y'all to get it because the average person is not familiar with neck workouts. So
Yeah,
if
Mayweather.
you're, if you're familiar with boxing, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't expect women to do boxing exercises.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as I know, you can't spot reduce, so you can't say I want to lose weight on my face and my face alone. That doesn't
No,
work.
I've seen some fat niggas with some skinny faces, and their bodies huge.
Right. But
It just depends on your natural.
You got to see
depends
how
how you-
gravity hits your body. That's how you got to take it.
It depends
You can
on
lose
your
the weight.
natural body type, I think. But I will agree that if you're going to
you can
lose
lose the
weight, you have to tone up at the same time. So if you're losing weight, then do toning exercises or even muscle building exercises at the same time to counteract that sagginess that you'll have. Because if you're like, listen,
What
if you're
gotta do
over
if you want to
25,
lose weight, you have to work on your cardio first, and then you focus on reps.
I was
And
gonna
then you
say that.
maximize your reps.
at the
that's-
same
that-
time,
he's right.
because if you cardio too much, you're going to lose weight
No,
too fast. and
You
then
got to
you're
you
gonna
got to
sag.
learn how to breathe. You got to make sure breathing is always the fundamental to any workout.
I know, but breathing's not going to make you stop being saggy, is it?
It is like when you do sit-ups, you can do a whole bunch of sit-ups, but if you're not breathing correctly, you're not going to lose the stomach.
Yeah, but sit-ups are muscle toning exercises.
They
Sit-ups
can
isn't
they
cardio.
can be muscle toning exercises. You can still burn fat.
Yeah, you burn fat through muscle exercise.
But that's
of
when
course.
you breathe.
lift weights,
When you're
lift weights,
sitting up,
burn fat.
you as soon as you complete the sit up, you exhale. And you take your breath going back down, come back up, exhale. Take your breath
Yeah.
going back down, come back up, exhale.
There's breathing techniques, but it's
Same
yeah,
thing with
it's two different
mountain
things.
climbers. And then you gotta do compound workouts. There's a lot of things that you gotta do, but it mainly involves breathing, proper form, and cardio. You just have to have a whole bunch of cardio. That's the first thing you gotta work on. You might not be running right on the treadmill.
Don't
but
do
if you
your
stay on the
cardio where
treadmill-
you exerting yourself.
Right.
You do it at a nice, comfortable pace.
Yeah.
Because like I said, my daughter's mother, when we were dating, like when she was young, she was like 220. But after like our kids, she had blew up to like 310 while we were together.
Yep.
So like literally to the point to where she could have the surgery. So they wanted her to lose 20 pounds just in case, just to prove that she could do it to have surgery.
Yeah.
All we did was we didn't change our eating habits. We started working out together. I got up to like 195, which is high for me because I was gaining a lot of muscle. And she was constantly dropping weight. But this is the reason. She had dropped down to like 240 easily. And I mean, had no skin hanging off of her. But then I had one, like my other, my son's mother, she had blew up for a minute. But then she overdid it on cardio. Like now she's down to like 180, 170. And like when she takes her clothes off, it's like, put them back on.
Oh,
I mean, like literally, and I mean, that's, I mean,
first scenario.
That's say, she was never as big as my daughter's mother, who got big and lost the weight.
Yeah, because
But
the
she
first
lost
scenario.
it slowly and right, where she
but
just went blew
Judge,
too much and
that
looked
first-
horrible.
That first scenario, that's water weight.
Yeah,
The second one,
No.
she had full weight because the first one she could go to a sauna and could sweat a lot of that off. That's why them pounds
No.
drop like really quick. A lot
no,
of
she
times
was. She
it's
didn't
water
drop.
weight.
No, she didn't drop them quick. She dropped them slowly over time to allow
Mhm.
her skin to tighten up. Because you drop the weight too quick, your skin looks like shit.
Yeah, it's gonna
Like,
fall.
like under the arms.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally under the arms, the stomach. Like literally, she could take off her clothes and she still look like a young again. Where my other one, she take off her clothes, it's like put the shit back on.
Right.
Yeah.
When I used to,
she came over.
when I used to personally train people, I would just teach them just do full body exercises because how your body gained the weight, it gained it, full body. Your fat was just storing stuff, and sometimes your body doesn't proportion where it stores it correctly. That's how you can tell what's going on with your metabolism. Because some women it goes straight to their thighs, some women it goes straight to their arms, some women it goes but
So what if you're naturally like big bone?
If you're naturally big boned, you have to tone a lot more and try to build muscle under it and just tone it down. But like I said, you focus on your cardio and your reps and doing what you're doing correctly, and you'll be good.
Wait, but what?
Okay, I want to say this. When y'all say big bone, there's no such thing as that.
Yeah, exactly, Dre. You said exactly.
I'm gonna just tell you that just like my health teacher told me.
They're talking about bone density.
But I'm saying, when's the last time you've seen an overweight skeleton?
Bone density isn't gonna add that much to your weight. It's not. Bone density isn't gonna.
No, when you have weight on top of it, that's what makes it.
Yeah, because then they're fat. Right. That's not big boned.
Right, that's not right. I remember my health teacher said, think about it. If we had an overweight skeleton, don't you think all these skeletons we have in the school, because those people who donated their body.
Hey, but that skeleton got to take that weight still, though.
Right. And that's all you ever seen. This is how you know how bad it is. I saw an X-ray of a 300-pound woman, and it was just like, what? Because you're like, how can all that shit be on that little ass skeleton? It looks like that skeleton gonna break. When you see an X-ray of that, look at that X-ray. Like, look, pull it up, Game Changer online. Pull up a obese person X-ray.
They're gonna definitely get rid of him.
Oh no!
It's just an excuse for being. It's like another word for fat. It's like, oh, I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Right. I remember
big boned.
My doctor said that was just a damn lie.
Yeah, big
boned. Some people can carry it better than others.
Wide hips, because your hips are bones. So, like, if you're big boned, maybe you've got wider hips or wider shoulders. But not like, I think it's code word for fat, really.
So what did we learn today? Jessica don't like the fatties.
Listen, whatever you like is
the fatty.
Whatever you like is whatever you like. I don't know what people like, to be honest. If a guy likes fat women,
she got a fatty.
More power to you.
Roll a fatty.
Present company accepted, right, Jessica?
Yep. No.
Go ahead. I'll be the advocate. Yeah, go ahead. I'll be the advocate.
I think, like, listen, if
you can talk about me,
that's what you like, but it's not for me personally. I'd rather keep my weight down because then you have more room for movement, right? Just say, okay, this is the thing. No, not literally.
You have less material. How like that? You use less material, right?
I think fat people should pay more for their clothes than I do. Fat people should pay more for their clothes. I could have 3 tops out of a fat person's clothes, but we pay the same price. Why is that? When you're using how many more times?
You're not paying for the cloth. You're paying for what it does, which is clothe you.
Yeah, but listen, materials are encompassed in the price that we pay for clothes.
Yeah, but material is such a small indicator of the value of the clothing that it's like tennis shoes. You can buy shoes for like $30, or you can buy LeBrons for like $200, but you're buying the LeBrons. You're not buying.
Well, then
Jessica says she likes Skechers. She likes to wear her Skechers.
If the amount that it costs for the material is so little and insignificant, then they should take it off the cost of my clothing because it's so insignificant.
We're redoing capitalism now.
Basically, Jessica wants that 50%
Jessica, what Jessica's doing, she's clothes shaming.
Honestly, if they had to go in and pay more for their clothes, they'd lose some weight.
Why are you clothes shaming?
There's an ethic, or there's a mentality that says since you're smaller, you should pay more for your clothes because the clothes are going to look cuter on you, which is kind of the point of the product.
No. That's silly because there's no costs involved in how it's going to look on me, but there are direct costs involved depending on how much material.
you're not paying for what it is, you're paying for what it does. And if
No,
an outfit
I am paying for what it is. I'm
no,
paying
you're
for
paying
it.
for what it
If I
does.
pay for a jumper,
There's no product that works like that. All products you pay for what it does.
If
and
I
the value
pay
to
for
it.
a pair of Wellington boots, I don't pay for them
Wellington.
because I don't pay for them because I think they're nice boots. I pay for them because I'm planning to go out into the rain. I'm going to be walking through somewhere that's muddy.
Is
etc.
Wellington like Timberlands?
I'm paying for purpose. If I buy a jumper or a jacket,
Jessica is opinionated now, man. That new mic.
No, I don't mind. Look, I agree with Jessica. Look,
I never heard of Wellington
I gotta let
boots.
Melody back on right quick. Bro, hey, I appreciate the cash app for you, bro. He said for all the fatties out there, appreciate the cash app.
For all the fatties
But
across
Jessica
the world.
but Jessica is going in. I can totally understand because
Yeah, I know where
they
she's
gotta
coming
put.
from.
She's like they gotta put extra stitches, in the seams to make sure that they can hold.
That's
tight.
a big boot.
Trust me, it's
a huge boot.
Ask the sweatshop workers in China and India about how they feel about making those bigger clothes.
They don't care. They
These
just put it together.
But that's not how profits are made.
I'm putting a damn look at that. They be sitting there at the sewing machine, be getting the extra workout on them 4X t-shirts, right?
Like I understand where you're coming from, but that's not how capitalism works.
They got water cooled sewing machines because when they do them 4X t-shirts, boy, you know that machine be getting hot.
Burning their fingers. Like, damn these fat people.
You got water cooled sewing machines.
But yeah, I honestly do think if they had to pay more for things, then it would encourage people to lose weight, and it's only for their own benefit.
So you're saying there should be a fat tax?
Well, Julian,
they would never do that, but that would be nice.
Not what that is?
Hold on, chat. What's the name of that white lady? What's her name? Julian Michaels or whatever. That lady that did all those workouts. Yeah, she was telling Lizzo that that's unhealthy, and what she's promoting to these young girls is very unhealthy.
Yeah, she
she got mad. She told her to kiss her ass.
It is unhealthy. Like when we're thinking about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not just it's not just okay, they're bigger, let it be. It's actually very harmful to your health, especially when you're promoting those things. Do you know how many diseases obesity causes?
Well, not even the fact of that, but when you sit up here, when you sit up here and say when you say a lot of both obesity, just even though I like big girls, the problem is this, everybody pays for it. Because the reason why your insurance premiums are so high because they can't charge those people who are out of shape. They actually did a study. People that are in shape or people who got a very low body mass index, they're less likely to get sick. They're less likely for all these other ailments. So literally, the skinny people are actually footing the bill for higher health risk and all the other bullshit just because. So basically, you're going to tell me I pay the same premium as a motherfucker that weighs 400 pounds? I mean, no offense. I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to keep my right. Why the hell should I pay more? I mean, it should be calculated off of risk. That's why when they made all them programs about like life insurance and people thought that they was getting, if they really put down and really put the screws to it, half of these people wouldn't be able to get insurance because you're just too overweight.
Even here, when you think about the NHS, right? So everything, the healthcare is all free here, but essentially we're still paying for it through taxes. And one of the biggest burdens on the NHS is obesity. Yeah, it's obesity. It causes so many other problems. There are so many byproducts of obesity. So it's to help them more than anything.
Are you trying to call?
It's a lot of people diabetic. No, but it's a lot of people diabetics and all that. Like my daughter's mother, she was on that. As soon as she lost weight, fine.
Yeah, you can reverse.
So what you're saying is all the thirsty dudes that are out here who are promoting the obesity by still smashing these big girls are messing up the economy. That's what you're saying.
I'm not going to comment on that.
You could look at it that way.
On grounds that I'll be incriminating myself.
That people throwing off the NASDAQ.
You could look at it that way. It's personal accountability at the end of the day. You shouldn't be not losing weight because of you can still get some D. You should be losing weight because it's beneficial to you.
I guarantee that's 100% of what's going on. I can still get it, so I'm going to keep this weight.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me that I'm contributing?
It's your fault.
I thought that was obvious.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Look, do me a favor. Look. This is when you talk about me, don't go and just go right at me, okay? I'm strong.
I wasn't going right at you. I'm talking about everybody, including myself at one point in time.
For this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly, man.
Man, they did make that song.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I remember so many people got high blood pressure, or they got, what do they call, a lot of times you get bad with their feet. I mean, there's so many things I can name. You know, that's one bad thing about dating big women. You hear about, they got like a lot of big women friends, so you hear about a lot of the problems they have. Right. And a lot of times, doctors tell them all the time, you need to lose weight.
Jay,
go ahead.
Right quick.
Go ahead, Melody.
Right quick. Hold on, Melody. Right quick. Bernard Riley, appreciate the cash app, bro. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Bernard.
Yeah, shout out to Bernard. Go on, Melody.
No, I was saying I think they're just lazy. Like they don't want to work out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to. They just wanna lay around and eat.
Now, do you think that if men stop offering them, Melody, do you think that if men stop offering them casual sex, that would change for many of them?
Absolutely. Because it's like
they're gonna get it anyway. Lay down, you big dummy.
They worship her. They worship Lizzo. They love her. They kiss the ground she walks on. They love her.
No, we don't worship. We don't worship.
They worship her.
You big dummy.
We don't worship.
They worship her.
I think that the problem is. No, we don't worship them. The problem is
not you necessarily, but I just mean
I didn't hear her.
No, I'm letting you know. It's men. Yeah.
Who do they worship?
The problem is, I'm not gonna lie. We've accepted everything across the board. Technically, a lot of us men, it's come to a standard where if you do want to get laid, you kind of don't tell a woman what she wants to hear, because that's the easiest way to not get no ass. It doesn't matter who the woman is. It could be skinny girl, big girl, whatever. Tell a woman something she don't want to hear, you ain't getting laid, most likely. And most of the time, women don't hear, like, I ain't gonna lie, women don't hear the real truth until after the nigga been blowing you out a couple times. After he done ran it through a couple times, if he's still around, and then he starts to open up and tell you how he really feels, that's when the relationship hits the fan. Because a lot of times, unfortunately, is a lot of you women, you've been babied all your life. And like you see, like even with the fat shaming, oh, don't say shit about that. You see what happened to the other screen. It's been it's like an ill talked about thing. And as soon as anything is mentioned, it doesn't even have to be like, well, sweetie, you could, that outfit doesn't compliment you. What the fuck are you talking about this? I look good. And you got 5 other people pumping shit in their head. And then the media pumps shit in their head that they just can't do no wrong. And as soon as you speak up to say anything, that means the relationship is over with. A lot of women can't take that.
You talking about my moo-moo?
Can we address Naima's?
Are you talking about my moo-moo?
Quickly when she said there's pregnant men walking around with the 4X top on? That's true as well.
Yes, they are.
We have men with the big bellies, and honestly, I judge a fat man more than I judge a fat woman.
Definitely.
I don't. But
actually, fat men are a little bit more acceptable because they can protect you. So they have a reason to actually be fat.
You're big, slow.
No.
They have a reason to actually be fat.
Once you over 300,
have a reason to be fat.
Once you over 300, it doesn't matter.
What I know,
he could be a running back. He could have just got out of the league. He could be a running back. They have reasons to be fat. Now, women, I don't know what reason for y'all to be fat.
Well, it's disrespectful because how important looks are to men. And looks aren't as important to women. And also, a lot of these fat galoot types, they come from like muscle niggas when they were younger. No,
it's not even about looks.
He's a well-paid linebacker.
We can say that a man's looks are less important than a woman's looks, right? But it's not even about looks. It's just about how you take care of your body. It's a fact that it's a lot harder for a man to become fat than it is a woman. Women, naturally, you are more predisposed to store fat. Women naturally have a higher body fat percentage than men do. Men are meant to be more muscle-based. Women actually are more fat-based.
Them fat niggas know how to fight. When they plant their feet and start swinging.
No, that's because they used to be muscle. That's because they used to be muscle niggas. But
you gotta fat guy, you gotta hit them and run.
It be those beer niggas. I think
beer will take down a bear.
Get fat.
Yeah, they get the beer belly.
Yeah, Like I don't drink beer, but I do notice that guys my age that drink beer, they fat. Yeah.
Yeah, they store
Now,
weight.
what does
on
he
their
mean by
stomach.
Judge is another Edward Anderson? What do
You
you mean by that, man? Go ahead.
You're a long-winded dude, Judge. That's what he means.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying, Melody?
No, I said they have titties and everything.
Oh yeah,
like the man titties and
I can't
man boobs.
Some girls like the fat niggas. They like the dad. Some of their dads been
Well,
fat.
now
So
you
they
sound
like
like Sister George. You know, like somebody. I think most women don't like they advertise dad bods, but I think that it wasn't the women that made that up. I think it was really like the like guys with dad bods that made that shit up. I don't think that that's an actual thing that women seek.
No, do you know what? Controversial, but I'd rather a guy. Now, listen, when I say things, I don't mean people who might be slightly overweight or, that to me is like, okay. But I prefer a guy who is slightly bigger rather than skinny.
Well, I think that most women, well, not really skinny, but I think that there is like a diminished return level to when a woman is seeking like long-term compatibility. They probably don't want a nigga that looks like he spends, 2.5 hours every day in the gym. They would probably prefer somebody
Skinny dudes from you.
Go for it.
I said, Jessica, skinny dudes can't get none from you.
Pardon?
Skinny dudes can't get none for you.
No, I don't really like skinny guys.
Oh, so you hating on the skinny dudes? Huh?
Yep, basically.
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
I'd prefer someone with a bit of weight to them. Like if
I got a question. Do y'all ever come across dudes that you think that are so attractive that you can't justify him being monogamous with you, so you don't want him?
No.
Yeah, they do that all the time. They're gonna say
That's
no.
that arrogance.
No.
They do that all the time. They're gonna say no.
That's that arrogance.
Everybody does.
No.
At some point they've came across people like that.
I don't get how we can conflate the two, because we've just sat there and said that to women looks is less important, right? Women
there's a lot of superficial women out there.
Women don't focus on looks as much. That's why
if you're a woman,
but then
they focus on how people dress
so much.
If you're a woman and you have standards, then by the definition of standards, the higher your standards are, the more competition there are for the men who meet them. So I'm trying to figure out what is it that you do, at least in your head, to stave off that line of females that would also choose that dude. Because you could always do let me just find somebody who's low that don't nobody want, and then he'll be all mine.
You compete. You're always going to have to compete, right? And if you want to place more standards on the person that you want, then you compete harder.
Like, what's the tangible version of competing?
Working out, keeping yourself in shape, keeping healthy, being the best cook, being the best nurturer. You have to be the best at everything. If you want to set those standards, then you make sure you're the best. If you want the best, you be the best.
I feel like those activities are systematically being
that sounds good, but that's not what women do.
That's what I'm saying.
It might not be
as a culture, they're writing music
do.
to make it to where people don't do that.
They make sure this is how they compete. They make sure they look good and just show up in certain places and wait.
No, that's what basic women do. Basic women try.
So you're actively out here approaching guys, talking to them, and getting their numbers, seeing what their favorite muscle car is, and all that stuff.
No, I'm not out there approaching guys.
I ain't doing shit.
But listen, this is it. The women that you speak of, that's their only asset, right? So they just think that it's all about looks, and looks can draw people in. Don't get me wrong, right? It can draw people in, but then they don't look deeper than that. All they have is looks and vagina.
Women will reject a good-looking guy that can't dress.
Not really. It's like I don't know.
Oh yes, they will.
You always have these like contradictory.
But the point that I'm making,
that's what real life is.
The point that I'm making is that as an ethic,
Kuda, there are some women like that, but it's really not worth it. I mean, it's really not worth it.
Style is actually more important than looks with women.
No, but do you know why?
Once again, the difference in sexual intake is not worth the actual effort and wardrobe, in my opinion. You know,
style is more important.
But look at Patrick Ewing. I mean, I'm surprised that, you know, even as a guy, you can say that's one ugly motherfucker. But he always had women.
This is the thing, right? You can see looks are pretty much consistent. If a guy has, I don't know, say you don't like big heads, right? And the guy's got a big head, there's not much you can do about that. But if you meet a guy and you think, oh, he's so good looking, he's so perfect looking, but he dresses badly, you'd still talk to him, but you try and change the way that he dresses. That's how you'd approach it. So you wouldn't not talk to him. If you really thought he was that good looking, then you wouldn't not talk to him because of the way that he dresses. Dressing is something superficial. It can be changed. It's the things that can't be changed that people generally would dismiss a person over. And if they do dismiss you over something superficial, well, then they didn't find you that good looking in the first place.
But women do that all the time. They reject dudes over superficial stuff. That's
Because
what Peacocking coming in.
They don't find him that good looking.
All right, let me ask you a question. How much times do a guy gets to make a first impression?
Once.
Exactly.
I know, and guess
So if
what?
you wore something fucked up, and she's like, "Damn, this nigga fake. This nigga's shirt is fucked up." Do you think he will get a second chance to be like, "No, look, wait, baby, hold on, look, I got some more good shirts. Hold on, just wait. Hold on, just wait right here."
If, as you said, he's a very good looking guy, then guess what? He can.
I don't believe so. Like I've approached women, and when I've been in my work clothes at the store, and some people like, God damn, like I didn't even know. Like, you know, my rule is this: if I'm at work and wear my work clothes, I don't even approach women, because some women they'll judge you right off the rip.
Yeah, but that means that they didn't find you.
They gotta observe you for weeks. Like if you work at a place and stuff, and she sees you in some tattered working clothes because you work your ass off, and she sees your shoes and your shoes are fucked up, and then one day you go up there to go pick up your check or something, and you got on some fly shit. What?
Yeah, but you're conflating two different things now, because in the beginning it was like, okay, a woman would reject a really handsome guy because he doesn't dress right.
Yes.
But that's not what happens.
That doesn't mean she's gonna stop seeing you.
Right.
So then she didn't reject you.
She did reject
you. Technically she did. She did, because she didn't get with you until the day she saw you looking fly. I mean, that's what I consider. Yeah.
No,
I've had that happen.
Jessica, look at the chat.
Reject you.
Look at the chat.
Yeah.
I don't even
time of day.
I don't even.
And then they see you off
when I'm on a panel.
I know my demographic.
Why don't we come to a consensus that when a woman doesn't make any sandwiches, that's rejecting?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is the thing. Attractive to a woman and attractive to a man are two different things. You know, handsome dudes get shot down all the time. The only thing a handsome dude can do with a woman is get rejected. If he's not congruent to how he looks. If he's not talking right and congruent to how he looks, he does what I tell dudes all the time. You have a small window to get with women, and if you talk and say the wrong words, you will talk your way out the pussy.
Yeah.
The more that handsome man shuts up and be a little bit more congruent, and she can go whatever fantasy she has in her head, the more of a chance he'll get. But if he walks up to her and he's like stuttering and all this other stuff, he loses points. Whereas this less attractive guy that knows how to dress, she's like, okay, well, he's not that attractive, but damn, he got a little bit of swag. Damn, he got style. She started giving him points. Like y'all gotta see how it works, you know, and especially with the type of women that you're approaching to, because not all women are shallow like that, but enough are.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, if you're that good looking,
women get approached by good looking dudes all the time, yo.
No, there aren't really that many good looking dudes. I'd say good looking is a guy who's an 8 and above, right? That's 20% of the population.
That you just proved my point.
That's 20% of the population, so you wouldn't really get approached by them all
so
the
the
time.
Majority of dudes are ugly, and the average guys aren't good looking. Average by definition is still good looking.
No, good looking means you're in the upper section. Then there's average, and then there's unattractive. Most people fall into the average or unattractive category. That's 80% of people. 20% fall in that good-looking category.
Guys that are 8s and up are not just the good-looking dudes. Average dudes are good-looking dudes also.
No, they're average.
Wait until you get a little bit, hit 30, and I'll ask you that question again.
It's still average. It's not going to change just because I get older. And listen, you have.
It is going to change. You're going to be like, hey, that 6 doesn't look that bad. He has a nice BMW.
You might be willing to settle for it, but it doesn't make them suddenly good looking.
No,
it just means that you're lowering the standard.
I give you that. I give you that because they don't realize that their head ain't as big as they get older. They realize that they're not as worth as much as they thought they were, and that overinflated ego goes
6s
down.
and up are good looking, man. When a 6 knows how to dress, he'll quickly be that 8 and have the right demeanor.
I think, yeah, it's subjective. So personally, I'd put above a 7 as good looking. So I'd say from 8 till 10 is good looking. From
you got some average guys that are jawline.
4 till 7
and they dress well.
And I'd put under 4 as unattractive. But it depends on how you personally scale it. You know, that's personal to each individual.
Mm-hmm.
I got
what's the ugliest guy you ever dated, Jessica?
Jessica she dates 8s and up.
Go ahead, Jessica. What's the ugliest guy you ever dated? Describe it.
My ex wasn't ugly.
Was he an 8?
What's the worst looking guy you ever dated? Like, what number would you give up, and how long were you with him?
I've only been in a relationship with one person.
Oh man.
All right, so here's my thing.
And
if
I'd give
a woman,
maybe like a 6 or a 7, maybe like a 6.
What's the ugliest guy you ever went out with? What number would he be?
He's the only guy I've been out with. He's a 6.
Oh, you never even went out?
Oh,
okay.
You dropped your number by 2 and had your longest relationship with the number dropped by 2.
No, because I didn't say that my ex was necessarily that good looking. He's not ugly, but he's not like the most handsome guy ever. I'm not gonna lie.
But did how he dressed and his demeanor, did that help?
His personality is way more important than his looks. It's the personality, it's his character and who he is that drew me in.
Okay. So wait a minute. Here's the question. You said his personality is better than his looks. So how did he meet you? Like if he was not attractive, unless you knew him for a while before you dated, how did he get in the door if he wouldn't look good?
Yeah, I did know him for a bit. He was like,
okay.
My friend was dating another guy, and my ex lived in the same like apartments as him, and they were friends. So he used to come down and chill with that guy, and I'd go with my friend over to her boyfriend's house, and that's how we met. We'd just be around each other.
That wasn't the guy whose belt you cut, was it?
No, not
that. Was his.
That was a different friend.
You know, cut his fucking God damn it, I'm lapsing on the word. I'm old nigga moment. Y'all keep going.
But here's the question. So basically, he friend zoned his way to the relationship.
No, because listen, you keep conflating two different topics, right? You were talking about girls who purely go on looks, so I was describing that sort of person. I wasn't describing myself. So now I'm talking about how I personally approach things. We have to
I'm just asking,
not confuse them.
Okay.
Well, see, my thing is that women find other things attractive, not just looks, but like demeanor, clothing, personality, courteousness, certain things. And it's not even just one thing. Any guy can attract any woman on the right day.
On the right day.
Right. There's a lot of days in that man. There's a lot of days in that man's life where he can attract any woman on the right day. Even a retarded guy, he can attract any woman on the right day. Women are never out of your league. They're just out of your mindset for the most part.
Yeah. And I believe that's what happened with her. Because think about it. Okay, here's the question. Say you just met your ex-boyfriend. Say you just saw him that one day when they say the first day that you met him at your friend's house. and he tried to talk to you that first day, would you have dated him then?
I'm not gonna get into this whole game topic. I've made it.
No, I'm just asking a question.
I've made my thoughts on game pretty clear, so I'm barely even willing to entertain the topic. For me, it's just like, all right.
No, I was just asking because I would just want to show that his personality grew on you. He didn't have the looks at you, but he had enough time to be around you so you learned to like him.
I didn't say that being good looking is at the top of my list.
I do think that social setting and really luck has a huge to do with it, but women do prefer to meet dudes under circumstances where they can observe him thoroughly first, see how he interacts with his friends, see if his friends respect him, et cetera, and then they determine that. Like I think that's the huge aphrodisiac. In fact, that white chick, Georgia Free, she was saying that, when she was talking about how Tinder takes away from that.
And Jessica, I wanted to say that by saying this, I want to say no disrespect or nothing involved, but that just shows that you're a real type of person. After you really get to know a person better, you found out you like him. You said that relationship lasted a while, right?
Judge, this is nothing new. I've sat here.
No, I'm just saying, right? I was agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I've said, to me, personality, the way a guy carries himself, his character, is more important to me than
I was giving you a compliment.
If a guy is an 8, I'm not going to talk to someone just because they're an 8 or above. Some people will. That's not me.
Not saying you, Jessica, but what's funny? Like, in your culture, because your culture better than anybody else. Like, y'all will say that, and then y'all come to America and witness what what swag is. They're like, oh, this is what swag. Oh, okay. That's how a lot of these dudes, like when they like the SYSBM dudes, I be telling them, don't bring your girl back here, because once they did, because they don't know shit about like the culture for real and guys' personality, but once they witness swag, oh yeah, and people want to get away from that conversation, but I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, just swag it out.
You see how a nigga really wears his Air Maxes or some foam posits or something, you'll be like, oh,
Air Max.
Oh,
Air Max.
oh shit.
I never ever been a swag dude, like ever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never really seen like the loss of not being a swag nigga.
I think you have. I used to do it back when I was younger. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when you do that, it's like you get the pussy without even trying.
Yeah, but from where?
I'm just gonna let you know, you get it without even trying.
No, I mean, well, maybe, but I mean, yeah, I didn't really like hurt for it, like, and I'm not. And like I never put it like this. I never been in a situation where I said to myself, if I had these clothes, I would have fucked her. Now I have been in several situations where I can definitively say, if I smoked weed, I could have definitely fucked them. I have lost a lot for that. I lost a lot on that. I can definitively say I lost a lot on just sobriety, and even drinking. But as far as clothes, I can't even think of a situation where I could say I would have fucked her if my clothes was different.
Yeah, but that is a reality, though.
Reality. Right, I'm gonna let you know. A lot of times when you meet people,
reality.
Yeah, you don't have to say too much. If you dressed up real good, like I used to do that back in the day. We used to care about how I looked, and I wouldn't step out the house. You dressed up real girl. Women would probably meet you, fuck you, before they even find out who the hell you are. And I mean, like, literally, you don't have to tell them damn near shit. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that every man should do that at one stage of his life, as long as he is protects himself and doesn't do anything stupid like make a lot of babies, like certain on this channel.
All it really is, and how you walk away with the confidence from it, is that you learn to wear your clothes and not let your clothes wear you.
Well, I mean, I do wear my clothes.
It's something about them when they just throw it at
it's
you
something
without you
different.
doing
You gotta
right.
kind of have.
You gotta experience it.
Yeah.
It's something about it when they just go right at you, and you be like, "Damn, would you get the fuck off?"
And like even amongst my friends who I would shop with, they would notice that about me too. But I mean, really, I did more just to just because I was in a crew of dudes that did do the swag thing. But and it was really just to not embarrass the crew. But I mean, if it was left up to me, my shit would just be all fucked up, and I wouldn't give a shit. Like like if it wasn't.
Sometimes you probably got confidence, pussy. Where some women, after they go out a couple times, which you may have not got women to sleep with you on that first night big thing. Because I ain't gonna lie, if you got the swag, a lot of times women will sleep with you first night off rip just to get a chance at it. And that's what you'll miss out on by not having the swag.
Well, women know more about the clothes. Women know more about the clothing than. But this is the thing: women know more about the clothing than the guy wearing them.
Thank you. Right.
No, listen. I started having sex like junior high school age, and it really didn't. You're not gonna fuck the first night because you don't. I don't even like. Who's that? Basil, is that you?
What?
Okay.
That's the thing too. Like
you're not gonna get it the first night, right? Well, right quick, you're not gonna get it the first night because you don't even have a place. You gotta like wait for an opportunity to have a place to fuck a bitch when you're that age.
What? What? Wait a minute. Wait. What? Oh, game changer. No. That's what they got hotels for, man. There's plenty of time. We beat abroad, and 2 hours later, we back in the room.
We had to save up to be poor. I'm talking 14.
Oh, come on, man. You don't even have to have that much money. You can get a room easily for the night.
You have to have more money than I had. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh, but I mean, $70, man.
$70? What in the fuck? $70, dude?
Yeah, I mean, if you go downtown, the cheapest you gonna find is $70.
Do you know what my allowance was at 14? Whatever the fuck.
Oh, now I know you talking about 14. There's plenty of times y'all back at that age, you was doing it in people's rooms.
No, I'm talking about. No, you said when you first started fucking. That's what I said. That's when I first started fucking.
Oh.
So I'm saying, like, no, you had to wait no matter what. Even if she was down immediately, you had to wait. And I damn sure didn't have $70 to fuck that.
Well, $70 in a hotel room at 14. I thought we were talking about like 18, 19 age.
No.
Like when you were going to clubs and all like that.
Excuse me, sir. Are you old enough to take this room?
Right.
Yeah. No,
I thought we were talking about 18, 19.
No, like junior high to high school, like from the
kids be fucking outside under the bleachers,
in the bathrooms,
bathrooms. But it generally didn't happen the first night, not because she wasn't down, but because you had to find a place and opportunity, like when and where. Like that was a problem back in that time period.
I guess I was lucky. I lived across the street.
Shit. The funny part is she think you. The funny part is they think you more kinky when you start doing shit outside. That's the weird part.
Oh, definitely.
$70. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about 80. I thought we were talking about like 18, 19.
No,
I mean that was when you probably were going out, hitting the clubs, meeting people, and do the one night stands easily.
Yeah,
that's when I'm not gonna lie.
I had my apartment at that age, but or I was homeless. But either way.
Oh shit.
Blaze the Stampede. That's when you know you wilding in the woods and shit, and birds and shit, and animals looking at you.
In the damn car. The damn car.
Hold on, bend over. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
It's not as fun. It's not as fun as it looks. That's like a last ditch. That's like unless you're a short dude. I can imagine like a shorter dude maybe enjoying that, but you'll get it in, but it's not. You can't really work it like you want to in the car. And
you just get out the car and put them on top of the hood.
You get a bad Yelp review. Yeah. Well, that's not in the car.
Like, a bad Yelp review.
No, you like if it's the only time it's in the car, you get all kind of like bad. Like that's it. That's your first impression.
This is why you buy a Crown Vic or a Grand Marquis or a
van, party van.
Yeah, or a party van.
At that age, I had a
you start putting carpet and shit and be like, hey, look, I'm about to go chill and sit in the back for a minute. You can join me if you like.
I had a Mercury Topaz. So I mean, it was.
Oh my gosh! What year?
I think it was
my best friend drove a 90 Topaz.
Yeah, I think it was a 90 Topaz.
I remember we used to work on that car back in. That was his first car. It was 97. He bought a 90.
Because them old cars, man, and those Lincolns and stuff. Them joints have couches in the back. There's a couch.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what y'all could do. I'm 6'0". I don't know what y'all could do, but like I couldn't do sideways in there. It just wasn't good. Like in the car.
You got to open the window. Your legs got to be out the window.
No, no. What the hell? No. I like to be comfortable and shit like that. So,
Wait a minute. Even now, you say that as an older person, as a young person, you have more flexibility.
I had a place. I had my own place at that age.
Oh, yeah.
When I wasn't homeless.
I'm just take them home.
I wasn't. Yeah, no, I did. I'm saying that when I was homeless, I lived in my car. So, but I would stick with girls who had places that they own because that was like a bonus. That was a bonus because it was a place to stay in for the night, and I didn't have to go to the shower. I didn't have to go to the gym for the shower.
Hey,
I just looked up the Topaz. I forgot what this car looked like, but now that I'm looking at it, it brings back so many memories. I remember this car.
Yeah.
Remember how they had the alternator up right on top of the engine, like when you open the hood, alternator sitting right up there. Wait, so this pry bar when you tighten that bitch down.
This basically no, Mercury's actually with Ford. I was about to say this was Mercury's answer to the Cavalier.
No, it was Mercury's answer to the Ford Tempo.
Hey, I'm about to
hop Topaz
and check out that Black AF.
Check out what?
That show, Black AF.
Oh, Black AF. Yeah. Check that out. Hey, people, check out Black AF, man. That shit was funny to me. It was interesting.
That dude earlier was drunk AF.
Hey, Basil, I'm gonna ask for an intro. I'm gonna sing it myself. You know how I do.
Email.
Okay, no doubt.
You got it.
Enjoy the series.
All right, now.
All right, peace. All right, so for those who don't know, that's Basil Lee. He's the producer of the Light Skinned series of the Light Skinned soundtrack. So shout out to him.
I gotta learn how to mix and master with this goddamn interface.
Yeah. But yeah, I never been in a situation where the clothes just hindered me like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not dressing on some Urkel shit, but I mean, I never just been like, what's the latest this and the new. And in fact, I didn't wear Nikes. Like I didn't wear Nikes until Colin Kaepernick gave me the okay, like a couple years.
Oh wow!
And now I wear the shit just to.
What did you wear before?
I'll just wear like whatever, like Reebok, something like that, later I just did New Balance. I didn't wear Nikes though.
Yeah, New Balance is cool. You don't really have to wear no trendy shoes. All you gotta do is just pick one shoe company and just get a whole bunch of colors and just match your clothes with it.
Yeah, I just really
we used to wear lugs too. Lugs back in the day.
Yeah, I did have a pair of lugs. I had a pair of lugs.
Them boots were heavy as shit. The Birdman lugs.
The Birdman bad boy though, you can stomp the shit out of somebody. I mean, sometimes you get in fights with people, bam, hit them with them boots.
That's a Def Jam Vendetta boots.
Oh, the only thing that's worse than getting in a fight with a person with lugs on is that they got Timbs and them old style super Timbs. So somebody kick you with them on.
No, but them lugs are terrible because they had that metal plate on the side of it.
Oh yeah,
I know. Lugs.
Hey, but what about those Wimbledons though?
The Wellingtons. Jessica. What does the Wellington look like? You got a laptop now. Can you screen share what Wellingtons look like?
I don't really know how to screen share it. Wellington boots are the boots that where you wear when it's raining outside.
Well, you gotta learn how to work StreamYards. Look at the bottom.
Or that farmer's
bar is, and it says share screen.
Yeah, I see it, but I don't know how to share it.
You click it.
Dude said, "Look at the Buick LeSabres back in the day." Oh
yeah, I remember the LeSabre. Yeah.
Woo, man, those seats was comfortable as all get out. You had to worry about your knees.
And they were plush too, and they had the third seat.
Yeah,
some of them had the third seat in the middle.
Yeah, those were some good times. My grandmother had it. My grandmother had a LeSabre. Yeah. I had a Galant, so we used to like sometimes. The beauty is, my car was the newest, so my mom I had a 95 Galant in 97. Now,
you had the leather seats.
18-year-old.
Leather seats. Oh, okay. Those Q45s back in those days were good too, the Q45s.
Yeah, I had to, my car was souped up. So like basically when you saw, you knew it was me. Yeah. So sometimes I would drive my mom's car, my grandma's car. I used to call that going incognito when I was going out. That way, if the broad you talking to or whatever you're supposed to be with, she think you at home, you really out. Because somebody be like, man, I saw your nigga's car. He was over there. I'm like, oh shit. It's called it going incognito when I use their cars.
No, I had a on the Topaz. I had a set of jump ropes to hold the muffler up because it fell down.
Used a coat hanger back then. I remember my friend used to always use that damn thing, and you had to sit there and keep extras in the back because sometimes it'll burn through the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I will admit that car ran. I mean, he ran well. He kept it for a while.
Them cars are bulletproof. It served its purpose. I can't front. It served its purpose.
Right. The only reason I had a car that was new is because I actually had a much better job than most of the people my age. And that's the only reason why I had it. I remember, well, it ain't no, because my license plate said Mr. Easy A. They said it ain't no Mr. Easy A or nothing, but he got him in the ride, and I'm like, man.
Yeah.
We had fun. We had fun back then. I'll say too, it was more funner back then than it is now. I feel sorry for these young kids.
Yeah,
literally back then, we had plenty of places to go. Like I took a picture and I was down in the flats in the East Bank, and I told my dude, I was like, hey dude, remember this is our old stomping ground? And it was like, now like everything's gone what it used to be. We had plenty of places for these young kids to go. We could be 17, 18 years old. There were plenty of clubs.
Oh, those are hilarious. Jessica, those are fucking hilarious. Those are rain boots.
Oh. Well, no, that's what I picked. Those like when you're in school, that's what your parents made you wear.
Yeah, those are rain boots.
Those look like
those are boots where you stand in a lake or some shit. You stand in a lagoon.
They're really water.
No. Like I had a pair when I was a kid. I had a pair, and you could jump in puddles with them. And this isn't making fun. Like I remember those.
We wear polo boots. We wear polo boots here.
Well, I just don't wear boots anymore.
With the buckles unbuckled.
But no, I remember those. I remember when I was a kid. My dad made me wear those.
Until you got a hole in the motherfuckers and the water start coming in.
I think I just grew out of them.
We wear polo boots, Nike boots, and ACGs.
It might just rain more often in England too, and that's
why. By the way, no one walks around in those like everyday wear.
Of course,
no, those are rain boots. No,
it makes your feet sweaty, right?
You wear them if you're going like through the forest or something.
Like the person in the picture.
In the picture.
Yeah.
Well, we wear them here when it was like them real, like I remember as a child we had them when it was like real rainy days and you had to walk to school.
Right
but
there.
You changed when you got there. Oh God.
Those are Ugg boots.
Why do women? Why do y'all wear these joints until they start leaning?
If they lean, it means that they're the cheap fake ones.
No, I've seen some real ones.
Sometimes
you can go to the store and they'll put them back together
after they get tired.
No, the real official Ugg boots do not lean.
If you're slew-footed, they'll lean.
They abuse them joints here.
No, they're so well structured that they do not lean. They're high quality. I have a pair. They don't lean. If they lean, then they've got the fake ones from the market.
I've seen some real boots.
The real ones don't lean.
Real Uggs here. They wear the fuck out of them.
They wear the fuck out of them.
You have standards. You're right. You have standards. These bitches be keeping the lug, and they wear the motherfuckers every day for like 3 years.
Yeah, see, she keeps her shoes good. These motherfuckers wear that and leggings every day.
Right, Jessica, you don't understand something. You're not the average woman. You got a more class than these women. These women wear them damn shoes until they damn near crying.
I've seen some pitiful Uggs. And they're real.
I'm telling you, how do you know they're real?
They're real.
I know the women who wear it bought them.
I know women that actually go to the store, buy them, and wear the fuck out of them joints. Women here, they wear Uggs till they start leaning, and they wear leggings till they soggy as fuck.
There's so many damn holes in them, and they think that's cute. Ugh.
I'm telling you, from what I know, it's impossible for them to lean.
Fellas, in the chat room, that's in America. I know for a fact you've seen some Uggs leaning.
Oh
real
no,
Uggs, not the fake ones.
I see leaning. I see those leaning all the time, but they're not the real version.
And they don't lean outward; they lean inward.
Okay. Here we change the question. Change the question. How fellas who bought the lugs for them?
Like if I
Right,
see
but
a woman, I don't look at her shoes.
Oh no, GC, those
Oh, you can
leaning
see when they
Uggs are
tired.
horrible. They look very bad. They
Well,
do. I get
don't
why
know.
they don't like them.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm saying that
Look at all them ones. Yeah, them leaning
oh, no,
Or you ever see okay, like have you ever dated a broad and you bought her a pair of lugs? So you know that they were real because you bought them. And then what do? You see them like 3 years later, them bitches still wearing them same boots. You be like, bitch, and another nigga ain't bought you a pair of shoes yet?
She's standing on her feet.
Who put that picture up there? Who did that?
You like big girls, Judge. I think big girls got wider feet to hold them up. Like they got like hoofs. So
the fact is,
see, look, you see those?
This is the fact.
Those would be fake. The real Uggs would never do that ever.
Of course, those are fake. We could tell, but I'm just saying. No, but one thing is big women too. If you're a big woman, you have to take care of your feet. Otherwise, your feet will look like shit.
Well, their feet are wider than slim women's, right? I'm just assuming
sometimes.
It depends, I think. Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on a woman. Because I've dated some women where you'd be like, especially if they don't take care of their feet, and you'd be like, "What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with your foot?" Then
sadly, my feet look better than most of the women that I've dated.
Right? Yeah.
And I kick a heavy bag.
Right.
I had to go on a heels hiatus for a bit because my feet started looking really ugly.
Why?
Just because I was constantly in heels every day.
How did you learn how to walk in heels? Did you had a little Bambi action going on? Have you ever had
I'm just used to it. It feels weird for me to walk in flats because I'm so used to wearing heels. So
and when you wear heels, you get to about what, 5'7"?
Yeah, probably around that. No, probably about 5'6", because my heels aren't that high. I don't wear like huge heels every day, just small heels.
Yo, game changer. Them Uggs are done, bro. And look, and the leggings, you can tell by the wrinkles in the leggings that the leggings are soggy, man. I'm telling you, man.
Oh hell.
I don't like when I get on. People be thinking I'm lying to them. I'm telling them the honest to God truth, man. All they do is they wear Uggs with some soggy leaning Uggs with some soggy leggings, and they have Starbucks in their hands.
No, but that legit looks like.
Now here's the question: you ever notice too? They don't wash them damn leggings. They don't wash them leggings so many damn times that the elasticity is gone. We be like, girl, just they're so fucking cheap. Just buy another pair. Like, because you've been wearing them bitches all week.
They got jelly stains in it and coffee stains.
Yep.
Cum stains. Oops.
They do it all week long. That's what you can tell.
The leggings came with the.
All you gotta do is go to Walmart.
Yeah, they just get
to Walmart, Jessica.
They just getting the leggings. They just getting the leggings. Like the Uggs are attached at the end of the leg.
They like footsies, like the old pet pajamas with the feet in them.
This person right here didn't want to let hers go. Her shit was talking in the front. Her shoes was talking in the front.
Yeah. Dang,
what's so bad?
We got to work on that. I think we spend too much energy on fashion and shit.
Oh no,
but come on now. It's not about fashion. It's the fact that sometimes you got to wear the shit long enough to throw it away. Throw the shit away and get another cheap ass pair or something.
Nah, like white dudes, they'll have like one pair of tennis shoes throughout their whole college stint. You know.
And I probably only back in the day I only bought 2 a year.
Even Balenciaga, even Balenciaga will sell you some shoes that look like they're pre-worn for a long time and they brand new.
Yeah, that was the fashion trend for a while, like the tops with holes in it, and just that whole shabby look.
Well, now they got the big shoes look now. Like your shoes got to be big. Like if you for real nowadays, you could just rock straight up felines, like get some interceptors and some other stuff in, and you'll be swagged up. It's off your shoes. I'm telling y'all, there's a pathology with shoes.
Oh my God, look at that.
Oh no.
Who put that picture up there?
Oh, is that Eddie from Family Matters? Is that Eddie from Family Matters?
Nah, he looks more like I can't see. Hold on. I know it's not him because Eddie is a built dude.
Yeah.
And this is a slim dude. Oh, he got heels on. What the fuck? I even
You just
didn't notice
realized.
that. That's the first thing I
I
noticed.
thought that. Yeah, I thought that. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, "What the hell?" Hopefully that's Photoshop, man. Yeah, that's
I'm
Photoshop.
not a
You can
fashion
tell the
dude.
click
Like
over
y'all,
the
y'all
It's
look at
Photoshop.
people's feet first. Y'all look at people's feet first. I mean, I'm not
No,
a
I
fashion
don't look
dude
at
like
their
that.
feet first.
You know,
You
I
don't
was looking
notice
at
it when you see that gift. Look how he's standing. He's not standing like a man. That's what I noticed. So that's when you look
no,
at
y'all
his feet.
said Eddie Winslow. Y'all said Eddie Winslow. I'm looking at his face like that's not Eddie Winslow. And then I look and I was like, oh, you got pink heels on. So you know, that's just what I seen.
I think in a black and
But,
white photo,
but
the pink shoes stand out the most.
Stand out, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you
I
put it
just
up on
looked
the
at it.
screen, you notice that pink.
Okay,
He
well,
said
I'm
fashion,
different.
fashion nigga, fashion nigga.
Yeah.
But
I never.
I got to do a show on that.
I
How
lost
how
out
your
and not know.
shoes, how your shoes is the is the you can literally wear just some regular jeans, a white shirt, but just have on some fly ass shoes. Women will flock to you. If you pose with the right clothes, you get chose with your mouth closed.
Yep, that's basically true.
Your
I ain't gonna lie, we
clothes
walk
will
out.
talk to the motherfucker before you do.
If you don't got no game, this is what you do for the young kids. You ain't got no game. Say you got no game and you trying to get women. Just get you a decent car, get you a better car than people in your age group and all like that.
Mm-hmm.
Put you some nice clothes on and just stand near your car. Women will talk to you. That way you can get your used to talking to women up.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's this. If the woman stop and talk to you, that should let you know off rip, young guys, that you can smash.
And don't be fooled by these women talking about some. I want some conversation. Nah, fuck that, because they ain't talking about shit. They date illiterate niggas all the time.
Right, I ain't gonna lie. I if I was to sit up here and talk about some bad shit I did, you know how many women I probably fucked and didn't know their name well. I couldn't tell you the bro's last name. I can tell you what color patty she had on them.
If they didn't date niggas that.
Just so y'all know, Game Changer does not endorse that message.
That was when I was young. I don't do that no more.
No, but it's the thing. If y'all don't think they date dumb niggas, a whole bunch of niggas wouldn't be out here talking about some "How you doing, sweetheart?"
Right.
Do you know
how
what?
you doing?
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying I never used fashion to do shit like that.
Do you know what I think of when I hear these conversations? You know when Zero says welfare pussy?
That's what it is.
That's what I think of when I hear these things.
We call it practice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's called practice pussy. Practice pussy.
How you doing, sweetheart? How much times somebody came on here? Oh, Jessica, how you doing, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. Or said something to you in the chat. And then I ask you, I'll be like, Jessica, so how many dudes shot with you? You'd be like, actually nobody. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
It's just like,
I was like, yeah, okay. Today. Yeah, all right.
Somebody shot his shot today, and I'm upset that it was taken down because that shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh man. You can re-upload it. It just won't have the chat.
He confused me. Maybe sometimes this is the thing. Maybe sometimes I miss them. Okay, I got he was sort of shooting his shot from the little bits I understood, but I was completely lost in that whole conversation.
Wait, so what? Wait, what happened?
The shit.
The drunk nigga. The drunk as fuck nigga.
He didn't make sense to me. Everyone was like, he makes perfect sense.
Jessica, you can't say nothing because you flabbergasted. But listen,
I was thinking, am I the only one that doesn't get it? Like,
don't let Zero see that picture. He'll take it.
Okay, here you go, Jessica. Let me help you out here. I'm gonna just tell you like this. As a woman, if a guy says hello to you, he's trying to find a way in. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. If a guy speaks to you, he's trying to get because most people don't have that game and they don't have, so they'll say something to you to see how you react.
Wait, you talking about that hello game? What are you talking about?
Like literally, here's the question, dude. Like, how many men in the chat room, if you speak to the woman, you like her? Period. That should already put one in the chat room if you know that sometimes you have spoken to a woman, just see where you got, where you gonna fall at, what type of mood she in, if she's feeling you. By speaking to them, that shows you already.
Oh, and be wary of the guys that tease you all the times. The ones that tease you all the times, they like you.
About a stranger? You talking about like a complete stranger, or are you talking about just like
anybody. Period.
Oh, nah.
The only women you speak to are the women you want.
I speak to chicks all the time. I'm not interested in that way.
Whatever. Most of the women you speak to, especially when you were younger, you wanted to touch.
Well, like in college or something, you know, I'll just say, you know, I'll just say what's up or whatever, just because of vicinity. Like, you know, if I'm walking up and she's in the seat and I have to get like through her, but like, you know, hey, what's up? How you doing? And, you know, excuse me, I gotta
That's a big difference for being polite, but you don't walk up and talk to a complete stranger for nothing.
No, that's why I asked if it was a complete stranger. that was the first thing.
Complete stranger. You don't know the person, so you spark up a conversation.
No. Generally speaking, if I see somebody in the tampon out, I don't walk up and say hello to her unless I'm interested in her. No, I agree with that.
Right.
Hey, sweetheart, you about to use that today?
Yeah.
Right. You still got 2 other holes.
You got a whole plug? You got to plug that. Can I pet that dog?
It's true.
Can I pet that dog? You ain't see that TikTok?
Nah, I think TikTok is another thing I'm gonna avoid. I'm upset at myself for being addicted to YouTube right now, but you know, and you know how much time
TikTok was for kids.
Huh?
Well, TikTok is like Vine.
Yeah,
but like
I
think 40 seconds longer and shit.
The entirety of my social media presence is YouTube. Just so y'all know.
If y'all keep dating these young girls, you're gonna find your ass on TikTok at some point.
I mean, I probably wouldn't date young girls if that was a requirement. I mean, she would respect my my old and know I stay the fuck away from it, you know. But I haven't been with a girl that's like Marco type girl for a while, like that age range.
Yeah, you ain't got shit to talk about, especially here in the States. You ain't got shit to talk to them about. What we gonna talk about?
How old are you, Game Changer? Opportunity. I'm in my early 40s. You know, really early 40s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like them 21, 22-year-old girls, like
right.
I never thought I would see the day, but it ain't shit to talk about. It's like, all right,
they're difficult to connect with. They're difficult to connect with, but it's just that I haven't really, you know, I don't know, just haven't really meshed with them lately. And besides, I've been, or actually, I take that back. There was one last year, but and social media wasn't as far as like whatever the new trend on social media was, because she didn't do that either.
So you would date? I don't know. I can't date no woman my son date. I mean, it's just like I said. I do admit the only thing we can do is be in the bedroom. After that, I don't want to hold no conversations with you. You don't got the experience to know, and you still want to play around. I remember what I used to do at 20. I don't want to. I don't want to go back through that.
But at the same time, they're the most opinionated. They know every single thing.
Definitely.
It's like,
you can't tell them shit.
You don't know a goddamn thing.
Right.
No,
I ain't.
But to be fair, that I mean, see, my situation is different than yours, Josh, because I want kids, and I know it's highly unlikely to have them with women my own age. So it's not that, you know, I have anything in particular against it. It's just I know that they can't really provide me kids. So, you know,
I can send you over a child support payment bill if you want. I have to take a photocopy. That way you can get used to it.
Nah, well, I mean, I have to date young. You know, my girl is 30, so she's still cool. As far as fertility goes, I mean, we haven't checked or anything, but you know, like age would suggest that she's still fertile.
So here, this is what I want to do for your Game Changer. I'm gonna send you a photocopy of the child support bill, and you can pay the next 3 months before you decide to have one to make sure.
See, I don't want
get you used to see if you want to do that.
Well, I don't want all that. I don't want. You know, no, honestly, I don't want.
Oh, this is a good list to break down right here.
Yeah. Well, I don't want the that situation. That's what I've been avoiding my whole life, to be honest with you. You know, well, of course she expired. She's like, you know, 104, but she did have a real good run because she's been, you know, older for a very long time. Felicia Rashad, I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You should do it. You should do that as a screenshot and do a show talking about that.
That's Jada Pinkett in the middle.
Yeah,
it looks like her, but
they should have put feminist right there because now she looks like Gohan.
Yeah, Jada Pickett, she,
cold feminine.
But think about look at Nicki Minaj. Look at that dude she chose.
She wants to be Ellen DeGeneres so bad, man.
I don't know. She's always
Ellen so bad, man.
As a strange chick, even when she was on a different world. But yeah, back to the thing, Judge. I can't think of a situation where my poor dress sense really worked horribly against me. I mean, I could have got rejected and not known it was because of the shit I had on.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
you got rejected.
It's not even about swag or anything. It's whatever works for you, man. Whatever you lean towards, that's what you know.
Yeah.
Ain't they thing? Like some women, she don't matter. It don't really matter to her how a guy dresses,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think dress sense matters that much. As long as you make yourself look presentable, then you're good. As long as you're clean, presentable, you're okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes too, I'll say like this, Game Changer, where I noticed like, I've been out bummy back then, and then I've been out dressed, to the nine. On the days you dress to the nine, sometimes you can just tell, you can just feed off the energy. You can just feel them. You can just feel them on you. And I've noticed that maybe because you didn't do it that much, and you notice where basically, what are you talking about? I didn't talk too much. I didn't do this. We've been talking maybe 10 minutes. We talking about, we about to head up out of here, go here, got to get rid of something to eat. You and then before anything, they were like, well, can we roll with y'all? And that's basically what that means. You're like, wait a minute, you want to go with me to wherever we going next after here, and you don't even really know me that well. I mean,
you a nicely well dressed man.
Was already turned on by your outfit, right? Yeah. They was already turned on, so they was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot my shot," because they figured the dude look like he's successful, he dressed well, so he gonna be looking good, and he looked like by the way he dressed, he got money. I'm gonna go with him, even if I gotta fuck him on this first date. I'm gonna probably fuck him because I might be able to. Because a lot of women use the sex as a ploy to say, "Hey, I might get him whipped."
Yeah. No man can.
I mean, they use that a lot. Right. You miss a lot of that. I ain't gonna lie. You miss a lot of that when you don't take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you will not get a lot of those where it's like she just gave it to me because she saw me and she was turned on and she wanted to jump.
Well, I got that from time to time. I mean, you could probably say I would get it more frequently.
It happens a lot more. It happens a lot more.
I don't know about that. I will say this because Check he brought up something interesting. It's probably less important where I grew up and where I came up, because I did notice that that the LA niggas that I went to university with, they did two things they do well, LA dudes, and that's dress and dance.
Dress? Well, I used to dance too back in the day, so I guess
like them niggas dance like. So I was just like, God damn, Well,
the reason why that works is because it's all attention grabbing,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Attention grabbing.
We were in dance groups.
Yeah, when you have attention, then they'll pay attention to how you move your hips, and it's like, damn, he probably knows some moves in bed and all this other shit.
I never thought about that.
Kind of showing off. It's peacocking. That's what it is. It's basically peacocking.
Yeah, well, they LA dudes are definitely good at that. But that was one thing I noticed when I met them. So maybe the Bay Area is a lot different in that regard, and it's not like really that big a deal. But when I kicked it down there, I shit you not, right? My partner who went down from the Bay with me, we was at this club, and this was back in the day when niggas made it rain for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
It was my homie from the Bay, dude I went to junior high with and shit. He went and picked the shit up. He was just like, oh shit, niggas just put money on the ground. I'll pick the shit up, I mean, it's not about like money flossing like that, So it's like, you throwing money away, somebody will pick it up. So it's different cultures, Check. It's definitely different cultures.
I guess
the Bay Area, the town is a lot different. The pedestrians and stuff, and all the people out there,
Yeah,
Mr. Fab and all of them.
But so maybe if I grew up in LA, I would have probably wore Nikes or gave a shit about.
I call the Bay Area the DC area of the West Coast.
Well, you would have done it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You would have done it because unfortunately,
I wouldn't have wanted to be the only dude. Like if I was getting laughed at and you know, and bitches say I'm not fucking you, or if a bitch actually said like not with those shoes and I got enough of those, then yeah, I mean, you know, it's just shoes. But I mean,
well, women understand the importance of appearance. That's why sixes hang with sevens that's why sixes hang with fours to look like eights. That makes sense. Sixes hang out with fives and shit to look like eights.
Well, yeah, I get it, but I mean, I think that's more the appearance of themselves. I don't know how much they care about, you know, because I'm gonna tell you. So, I was an adult when that Queer Eye came out, and you know, bitches was like, you should be metrosexual. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
no.
that was a sales ploy to sell more clothes, not really. Well, it's a lifestyle too, but
to sell more shit.
Yeah,
you know. Like everything, so it was one Russian chick or Slavic chick that was saying that you should be metrosexual, but she was married, so I can't say I would have fucked her if I was a metrosexual nigga, and I'm not. And then there was another dude who was like a construction type dude, even though he's working indoors now, and he was saying that he used to just walk around. I was like, God, because he had like a bunch of hair. He wasn't black, but he was Indian, but he was Native American, but he would sag. And because he's just one of those plumber style niggas, right? And I was like, God damn, why you got so much hair in your ass? This nigga had like a whole fucking scalp in his ass, in his asshole, right? Why you got so much hair in your ass? Huh? No, I was like, well, because he's an Indian dude, so he didn't have an afro, but he just had like a bunch of hair coming out his ass, like the top part. I was like, God, it was just hell of it.
Like Jason Lear.
He was like, that's
like Jason Lear.
Yeah,
you've seen Jason Lear. There you go.
So my point is that I was between the two of them. I wasn't like some plumber crack nigga that just walked around hairy as fuck, and I also wasn't no Queer Eye type dude. So, you know, like I wasn't, you know, I was in the middle, you know. I damn sure wasn't like because they was doing some weird shit. My fish guy, he was he was one of those. He was a Queer Eye dude. I don't know if he was actually gay, but he was definitely one of those people.
Well, I'll tell you too. One thing you said you was in the middle. The bad thing about being in the middle is this, because you too nerdy for the hood girls that like hood dudes, and you too ghetto for the girls who like nerds. So that's actually the worst place to kind of be. It's easy to be one extreme or the other.
You know, the hood girls didn't mind, but I was a little too rough around the edges for the extreme, of the other type. I would get like the preppy black girls who was raised around other preppy black girls. What I wouldn't get and what I really wanted was Lisa Turtle types. And when I say Lisa Turtle types, I'm talking about the token black girl that was raised around a bunch of white girls. I always wanted to one of those.
That type.
Like I could get like a well-to-do black girl, but who was raised around other well-to-do black people. But as far as like the black girls that was raised around white girls, I always had a problem with that. And the nerd, so that was my
get them type.
That was my.
No, but I said you're not going to get.
Well, those are
type.
much harder to get,
like
and
you're not right. They got a high standards, and a lot of times those women won't even fuck with anybody.
Hey, man.
Like you say, in the middle.
This woman right here was getting into that. This woman right here was getting into that Grand Marquis, and then that Lincoln Mercury.
Right, keep it on the screen because I'm in the other room. I gotta.
Who's that?
Somebody in the Grand Marquis.
I forgot her name. Yeah.
I forget her name. Lourdes Borges, something like that.
Yeah. These the motherfuckers that dated all the drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to hang out with her little new outfit and just look cute on the block with whoever was there.
Yeah, that was my type. That was my type. Yeah. Well, the van girl has always been my type. My type. I did find those to be a lot more difficult than the hood chicks. And actually, for me, hood chicks were very easy. You know,
they actually are. You just gotta appeal to them some way.
Yeah. And maybe they just
you're not gonna get a girl like that because those girls like that, she's smart enough to know what she's doing, and if she don't want no halfway thug dude, she gonna say I'm gonna go all out.
Bros like this, they just want to be bad. They just want to seem like they're bad.
Right, that's it. Right, they want to be all out.
They're to a certain degree, they're
all out smackable. Right, they want that type of thing.
Yeah, to a certain degree, they're game goofy.
Not a halfway thug.
They're a bit dumb. To tell you the truth,
definitely.
Well, I mean, they're different. I mean, they're their own individuals. I mean, I've come close, and I even actually made it with some of them, but it's just very difficult to sustain.
Maybe why you say like that?
I mean, well, I had sex with some of them. I mean, as far as sustaining a long-term relationship, which is what I was really more interested in, I wasn't able to do it.
It's not even that. It's keeping their attention. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they have like extracurricular activities and a lifestyle that I wasn't really, privy to. So I don't have that in common with them, like tennis and shit. But and they may go out with a black dude. No, y'all laughing, but I mean,
checking is absolutely right. He said, I'm spot on. He said the black prep chicks wanted to be the hood chicks and to defy their parents, i.e., the rebel phase. And you can see that right now with Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
And NBA young boy, bro. Facts, Kuda, facts, bro.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I got more intelligent women when I was dressing like the hood dudes. And I was a nerd. Exactly. These intelligent women wouldn't give me no play. I mean, I couldn't. As soon as I put the clothes on and doing, I didn't change nothing. I kept the same type of attitude. But just because I look like the dope boy, wear the clothes like the dope boy, they was fucking and wanted to be in relationship.
Hey, Judge,
the funny part though, them hood girls be going after the preppy looking dudes that got a little bit of swag with them, and the preppy girls go after the hood dudes that is just be dirty.
I mean, I
couldn't get no nerdy girls. I get good girls.
And you know what's funny? These girls picking these hood dudes, they're not even smart enough to pick a real hood nigga. They just pick a dirty ass nigga with a gun.
Well, I mean, Kuda, I was the preppy dude, and I got both. But what I didn't get was what I really wanted was more of the van girl types.
Yeah,
I wanted to sustain like the van girl types. That was my pitch.
Oh, trust me. I trust me. I have a huge fetish for the van girl types. Yeah, they're the most elusive ones. Yeah,
exactly.
That's the same one
for them. The elusive ones.
Yeah, they're called. We call them bohemian girls. We call them bohos.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the worst ones, man, because they're so weird. Like you like their weirdness because it gives them a personality.
Exactly.
But it's like you can never appeal to it. Like it's an enigma.
Exactly. Like the thing that makes them, we
gotta do a stream on that because actually I've chased this type my whole life. I got a couple of them, but I realized a lot of them are just high. A lot of them are just high. They're not really artsy as the weed.
I don't smoke, so I'll probably come off a square to them. That's probably
it's the weed. Yeah, it's the weed.
I've been missing. Fuck.
Yeah, it's the weed.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you didn't smoke weed, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really smoke weed like that when I was young at that age.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
I pretended like I did. If I ain't gonna lie. I pretended like I did.
I sell to them.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be like a fake weed smoking nigga, so I just.
But you in the state for it. You in the state for it. They're all there.
I'm talking about growing up. I guess I could do it now, but I'm talking about growing up. I didn't.
I sell to them. These girls, they're so weird and quirky. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, Game Changer. The biggest letdown is they're not as deep as you think they are. They appear that way.
Well, I like their wit, not really their depth. I like how witty they are and how they say unexpected things and do unexpected things. I like the whimsical nature.
Yeah, see she's the free flower type.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same as the Lisa Turtle type. That is what I wanted the most. It wasn't really hood chicks or preppy girls or even well-to-do girls. It was these types, that really got me going. Like the ones that just walked around with like proposition stickers, like vote this on this shit.
But the bad part about these type of girls is that they're. But see, the bad part about these type of girls is that they're like pseudo feminist / Mother Earth herbal tea sipping / B1 activist /
Right.
They don't know what
got
the
too
fuck
many
they
things
want to
going
be.
on. Right.
Yeah, man.
They change every time they read an article. That's the
I
bad
want to
thing
leave
about
a
them
less
type of girls.
carbon footprint on the ground,
Right,
but you know
right.
these Negroes ain't shit. And then I smoke weed and I make my bath soaps and oils, and then you know what? I like the hood guy, but then I don't, and then like they get their heart broken by some weird skateboarding nigga. Like it's dog. Like man, it's too much.
It's the elusiveness. Yeah. I remember
get their heart broken by a skateboarding nigga.
Yeah, I'm in the street like this. Yeah.
Oh shit, man! That's true.
I've been that dude.
I remember one of them. I met her on BART, and she didn't even give me her number. She gave me her father's number to his job, and I forgot. Like, yeah. Hey,
yeah, one gave me a book with her number in it.
Her father did not play that shit. She was like 16. I was 17. Her father did not play that shit. You know, he would not let me see her alone until both of my parents, who've been divorced for, you know, I was 17, so for 14 years, got together and had dinner with him and his wife. I was like, fuck that.
Smart.
I did I was good with parents, but he wanted me to bring my dad and my mom to dinner together to, you know, I was like, nah, this nigga's wild. She had the strictest parents I ever fucked with. She wasn't even allowed to give her number out. She had to give her father's number out at work so I could get permission to talk to her further. I shit you not.
Yeah, they're so weird. Yeah, a lot of them got weird background. I was gonna ask you, did her snake die? But then I see it right there in her hand.
Yeah, yeah. No, I seen it on the last episode. Snake's still alive. Yeah.
Oh man, girls that like snakes are freaks, bro.
Man, it's all kind of interesting, weird shit about her that I like.
Run.
You know?
Yeah, I've seen.
Elusive is the word. Elusive is the word for like fangirl. Yeah.
She's very elusive. I've seen these type of girls, man. I've seen her in particular. She's cute as hell. Like she's definitely like, I don't know. With me, it's the hair. The hair does it for me. That the curly hair, like.
Oh yeah. I could definitely bite it.
That's my kryptonite right there, bro. I'd be fucked up. Curly hair, yeah.
I fucking.
You got that natural curly hair,
man.
How do you bite hair?
I mean, when
it feels like good to play.
Yeah, I like this shit.
Man, shit like that. Right. Yeah, like an afro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still attracted to afros. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, I bite that shit. I'll eat a double pudding snack out of it. Like,
man.
You know.
And you know what? It's not even. And you know what? You know what? It's not even the thick ones. It's the ones that got the afro and they're a bit skinny, a little bit. Them the ones, and or they got their waist showing, and it's like the afro, and it's like the it's like
I like afros.
Well, you're right. She was extremely bad. She was like Van Girl swag type bad and shit like that. So he had his hands full running niggas off of her. But he did do a good job because she gave me his number as opposed to her own number. So, you know, whatever he did,
value. She knew she'd get her ass whipped too. A lot that shows the parents
whatever
really
his tactic is, hey, hats off to this dude. But
you know what?
I think if my parents were together, or if he said one, my mom crazy, but if he said one parent, it'd be cool. But he said he wanted both of them. I'm like, they're divorced. I don't want to say that.
Well, that's because they don't let her out. They don't really let her go too far out of their sight. That's those type of parents. She's guarded and protected.
Yeah,
you know?
But not even the fact of that. When they know both parents, then they can pretty much get a gist of what kind of values that they might have instilled in you. And
that's like a shotgun marriage.
Took their right. Yeah. I mean, that's how they look. You a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie. You want to know how a woman acts. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I learned this as I got older. Definitely. Look at that mama. Look how that mama acts.
Yeah, because she's like 10, she's 20 years removed from that.
Right. And that way you know what you're dealing with. Because
her mom was cool. I talked to the mom because she picked it. So they had like a computer repair shop together. So they had a family business. And you know, I'm sure it helped that I majored in computer science, but the mom, everything was cool. The dad was not hearing the shit. Every woman needs every woman needs a father. The dad was not.
The dad's kind of noticed
the fuck out of the mom, but the dad was not falling for the bullshit.
What you want with my daughter? And where you gonna take her?
That, right.
And how you feel about her? Huh? What?
So why did you approach her? Like, well, she's pretty. Why you approach girl?
Some dads you can get past them if you start talking about cars and shit. But
I didn't approach her because she wasn't pretty. Like what in the fuck? This nigga girl. That was the worst. Because I'm like more than twice that age now, and I still remember that shit. You know, that's the type of father I want to be. Like, you know. That
you want to be like, bad
like my daughter, huh?
Like, where you taking my daughter? Right.
Yeah. I didn't even need to do it in person. I was like, I can't get parents together for no shit like that. You know.
Well, you know what's funny about those bohemian girls, man? You be so attracted to them. You be wondering what type of dude she date.
Yeah, I do.
And those girls date some of the most weirdest niggas of all time.
Well, you have to,
and it varies too.
You have to match her eccentricities, you know.
Some of those girls will date homeless niggas with wooden chains, wearing those Afro free artist type niggas. Then they'll date the dope boy. Then they'll turn around and date like the corporate nigga. Then they'll turn around and date like them motherfucker dog. I'm telling you, they're a bag of tricks. You just let me tell you something.
Opportunity lover.
You have to catch them girls at the right time of their life.
True.
Or catch them when they're young, and then they turn into that girl because you're not. They're like the most elusive.
Yeah,
like Pokemon.
Yeah,
right, they're like the most elusive Pokemon. It's like the Safari Zone. If you don't feed the shit food before you throw the Pokeball at it, it's gonna run.
Yeah, facts. You know, but yeah, like you got to catch them at the right time. Like, you know, because van girls in Cali, like I just like, oh shit, gas station. That's the van. You know, and just hope that the opening is there and shit. You know. But outside of that, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, that like most other tropes, I had no problem with, like white girls or anything like that. That wasn't like a major issue. But that particular group, and maybe because I didn't smoke weed, you know, and that's what I wanted them. And maybe I wanted it because it was harder to get, a lot harder to get for me. But you know,
and then the funny part, this is the funny part, game changer. Once you start smoking weed, that's when you meet the ones that don't smoke weed.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's 2020. You know, oh, you're a pothead. That's 2020.
Vegan food.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you, game changer. Is it that? Do you believe that it was you wanted them just because you couldn't have them? Because I noticed that sometimes I would admit some girls, I probably wanted them just because I couldn't have them. You know, like you want the girl that you can't have.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I wouldn't set that past myself. You know, I don't know what's going on like in my subconscious, but it could be. But I mean, I would say that if I had a fetish for them, if they weren't cute anyway, like Van Girl's cute anyway. And it's very unlikely that I could actually have her. You know, even if I met her, because of her whole nature and shit, probably don't match mine. So, but still, yeah, that's probably part of the allure.
Shit. And God bless your soul. Don't fall in like or love with the ones that be hanging out in the bookstores all day. Cause them the worst ones. Them the worst ones that hang out at Borders or that hung out at Barnes and Nobles when it was open.
I not Borders. I hang out at Barnes and Nobles.
Oh, okay.
You know,
but them the ones.
Before I started being a YouTube dude, I used to do that. I should say I do it a lot less now. But you know, before I was a YouTube dude, I used to spend a lot of time reading. But what's wrong with them? Those were actually cool.
No, they were cool, but they were still elusive. Like that's the fucked up part. It's like, okay, what book you reading? Oh, okay, yeah, I like that book too. And then it's like,
I mean, I don't
they jump around too much.
Yeah, they do.
They jump around too much.
Well, I mean, they have unpredictable personalities, so standard game don't work on them. But you know, I'm just fluid with it. You know.
Yeah, they jump around too much.
Yeah.
You're not going until you notice. It's like, I mean, like I said, it depends on what day it is. You can hit it.
Yeah.
If you hit it at the right time and you're talking about the right thing, that which in mood they in. But then 2-3 months later, they be done switched up to a whole other new mood and demeanor.
This is
like, goddamn, this is not the woman I was dating.
No, this is a fake. This is a fake. This is a Keisha who's pretending to be a Van Girl. This is a fucking fake.
Oh yeah, those are frauds. Yeah, those are frauds. Yeah,
this is a fucking fake ass swirl.
Yeah. You actually, you know what's interesting about noticing them girls? You can point out all the frauds real quick.
Yeah, this is a fucking fraud. She is a fucking fake ass man girl.
Fraud,
yeah, she's a truck girl. Yeah,
she's a hood rat. This is a hood rat. This is undercover hood rat.
Exactly. You ain't fooling nobody.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we all can tell. Fake
How
ass
many books too? No, you don't.
Yeah.
What's the last book you read?
Exactly. She goes to the bookstore and the shit's upside down. Like, fuck that. No.
So what were the giveaway signs?
The
hair. Number one, the hair.
Let Melody
bandana.
Okay. Let Melody answer.
The scarf.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Even the look too. You can tell a person's demeanor in the photo. Sadly, if you've been around it a lot.
Yep. Yeah, the pose gives it all away.
Yeah. She looked like she'll beat you up.
She'll what? Beat you up?
Yeah, she looks like that type.
Her nails ain't done too, but her nails ain't done, but you can tell she likes her nails done.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like she just undid them for the camping trip. Like, yeah,
I'm natural. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, to me, it looks inauthentic. It looks more like she's just a model doing a shoot or something. Doesn't look like she really lives that lifestyle.
It's like she's not really camping. She just went and set the tent up, took the picture, and then went away.
Yeah, it just seems like a model picture to me.
No, she just happened to be there because she's dating a weird nigga. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like something you'd find in a magazine, something like that.
And he took the picture like, oh shit, what did I do? This is a fake camping bitch. I got level 2. I got level motherfucking 2.
Spend the whole camp trip arguing and shit.
She just got her hair did to go camping. This nigga got level 2. Yeah.
Imagine arguing with a girl in a cabin. Like, what the fuck are you arguing?
In a fucking tent, yeah. Exactly. Just attracting bears and shit. Yeah, that's just awful.
I told you, let me make the fire. You don't know how to.
Man.
I will admit, you probably could light some shit on fire with the Yaki. Yeah, that's another imposter right there. She's an imposter.
Yeah, you could tell.
A fake cowgirl.
And look at her boots. Like the whole, yeah, we could spot the fakes. So at least the fact that there's a fake market for it means that they understand that that this is the elusive, what do you call an elusive creature? That like that elusive Pokemon or something like that you just been like hunting for.
Mew. Look up Mew.
Yeah, Mew. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mew.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like they know that now this is a real one. I think that this is a real one. I don't think that she's a real outdoor.
She's a real one.
Yeah,
I don't think you can tell by the children.
Yeah, you can tell by the children. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, but all of these just look like magazine photos to me. They all look fake.
No,
that one looks fake as well.
I think that she goes home. I don't know if that's her husband and shit, but if those are her kids, she's a definite real one. But I think that she goes home. She lives that life.
Wow.
No, I'm very perceptive. She's a real one. She's wearing capris. She's real. Her pants.
Yeah, I think she's about that life. That's the word, Bab. Non-conformist. And that's only because society forces women to conform to some weird ass shit. So being a conformist means that you into feminism and sisterhood and all the fucked up shit that society, Sex in the City, like all the fucked up shit that society wants you to conform to. So you need a non-conformist just to be with a regular grounded chick.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she take her hair out that ponytail, she's bad as hell.
Yeah, definitely get a pudding snap. So but yeah, so you want a non-conformist because what women are made to conform to nowadays is so fucked up that you just don't want to deal with it, So a non-conformist is key, and that's what a brother like me feel most comfortable with. A non-conformist. The problem is that when they're non-conformists, there's like a whole bunch of other eccentricities, and they're hard to seduce. Especially the older you get, because you get used to seducing conformists.
Well, most women are rebels, but they don't know what the hell they're rebelling against. They're rebelling against some shit that have nothing to do with them.
But
I'm a feminist. Why? I don't know. You go to work, bitch.
But that's conforming. Like they're conforming, and they think they're rebelling. Like, oh, I'm a feminist, therefore I'm rebelling against the patriarchy because the patriarchy told you to. So you're not actually rebelling if everybody is doing it. Like they really think that they're rebelling, but they're being told to rebel. They're like they're conforming to rebellion. It's weird, you know. And the women who are smart enough to do that be in a van. So, you know, like the women who are smart enough to see past it are in vans, are from Africa. Like
some of them too that do stuff like that, though, I will tell you, they think they're better than you.
Because they are. They most definitely are.
They'd be like, oh, you wouldn't know nothing about this, or you wouldn't know nothing about bitch. I know about kale. We could drink kombucha all day. I know all about that shit.
No, I don't think that I don't think that knowing about kale makes them better than me. I think that the fact that they didn't conform from the beginning makes them better.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I did spend, you know, a large portion of my youth in, you know, doing a player thing because that's what I was doing. Therefore, I conformed and they didn't.
But this is the thing. Getting them to see that you know that's gonna be that's the hard part in a lot of cases too. It's like, look, I know where you are. I'm just like, I'm trying to. Niggas gonna be sounding like Brandy. I'm just trying to be down. I'm just trying to be down. Shit, I live in a van too. Shit.
No, I'm not gonna live in it. I'm not gonna move into a van.
I ain't gonna move into no damn van, but you know.
I mean, shit. I used to live in a car. I used to live in my car, so you know.
No, but I mean, minimalism. That's all it is. At the same time, like some people think they're homeless. It's like, no, I'm a minimalist.
Yeah, no, I am a minimalist, which is why, you know, I've never really spent much on shoes and shit like that. I'm not a big spender. I will say that, but I'm not gonna live in a van. That just brings back too many memories. I mean, I think somebody was saying that she stays in her sister's backyard, but I mean, because I used to get kicked off. I used to get ran off places. When I was homeless, I used to get ran out of like BART stations and shit.
Yeah, for trespassing and stuff.
Yeah.
They come through with the dogs and stuff, and you know.
Well, no, the cops would just come and just give you like the bums rush. But
you sleep on that bench, sir. Okay, all right.
No, I was in the car, but I would just assume that they would just like see a car parked overnight and not know somebody was sleeping in it. But apparently, somebody would report me. So I got kicked out of that. I got kicked out of the parking lot. I got kicked out of the storage bin.
Damn.
But I finally found comfort, and what I did was I just got a newspaper. And looked for places that were for sale. I looked for nice size homes that was for sale, and then I would park in their parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, so I finally wised up to that. But I actually had a job too. Things were really expensive in the Bay at that time.
It still is.
Yeah, of course, it still is. Yeah. But, I mean, I was young. I didn't make any money.
What you just said, somebody right now can learn how to survive at least a couple days off of it.
Yeah, I was proud. I have friends and family. I was just too proud to. I was too proud to ask for help.
Yeah.
But, so, like, if you're in that situation, sometimes you got to set your pride aside.
Well, sometimes in hindsight too, you look at it and was like, "Damn, I was unnecessarily suffering," but you still learned a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's a takeaway if somebody find themselves in that situation. Set your pride aside, not to the fucking bitch because my mom was on some fucked up shit when she did that, you know. But not to her. I didn't swallow my pride to her. Fuck her. But I'm talking about like to other people, like friends, other friends and family.
Some people you can't give them the satisfaction. So I know what you.
Yeah, exactly. So know when to do that. But yeah, I mean, if you absolutely find yourself in that situation, that's where I found comfort. Just reading the paper, find out what place is for sale, or whatever you do now, Realtor.com or Zillow. You know, find out what place local is for sale, and I parked in the park. Nobody bothered me there. Yeah. So, you know, showered in the gym, just like the van girl.
A bit random, but. Has anyone else heard that Kim Jong-un is dead?
Oh, damn. I heard
he died already? I thought he was sick.
Yeah, apparently.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
So now some other crazy motherfucker about to
I mean,
I heard his sister.
Yeah, they did like a botched surgery or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. Apparently, he died on Saturday. Well, today is
We got it
Sunday
today,
now.
Saturday. Yeah. Oh, it's Sunday where you are. Yeah, it's 11:43 here.
Yeah.
But I think maybe last Saturday, but it's just getting out.
Well, they were being vague. They weren't letting people really know that he was like getting a surgery or something done. They just was like he was sick or something, or I don't know what happened. And then he got some type of like botched, like, come on, you're the president or whatever. Well, everything in North Korea is botched. So their people aren't doing too well and shit. So just wait till the next crazy motherfucker that's gonna be like, well, I don't like America, so now we gotta worry about them niggas and they bombs again. So
Hey, so I'm not to change the subject too much. We go back to it, but hey, somebody needs to wipe up Naima Buckner. So I get a notice on my phone, and I'm hungry. I'm about to eat a pot pie because I'm out of taco meat. So I'm about to eat a pot pie.
Naima's beautiful. Naima's beautiful.
No, she's beautiful too. But she got some chicken. She got some fried chicken on her page right now.
Oh
and
shit!
God, I wish I was eating that shit. You
know what? I'm weird. I do judge a woman on how she cooks chicken, because like this one girl, she had like a whole big thing of Crisco, and I'm just watching. It's like, yo, you put that whole thing in the pot, and just threw chicken in it like it's like it's a greaser or some shit. And I'm like, like I grease the pan and shit, and then put the chicken on it and flip it when it's ready. And if anything, I cook it down with some water after I like season it and shit, and kind of have it cooked down and shit. Have some gravy and shit, but not the whole fucking thing of Crisco.
I haven't made fried chicken in a while. I'll eat it at churches, but I'll be damned if I don't.
Well, see, chicken like that is good. If she can make chicken look like that, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But,
well, no, I mean, hypocrisy. Can you bring up her chicken? Like,
yeah, I want to see the chicken.
Yeah. No, that's not it. Go to Naima Buckner's page.
Is that I want to see the chicken?
Yeah, I'm curious now.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna make myself hungry by looking at it, but
hey, this look good as hell. So yeah, somebody need to wipe that up. It's like a 16-second video.
Oh yeah, women can definitely blindside a nigga with cooking, man. Like,
oh hell yeah,
I get fat. I got fat one time.
Well, like I'm big, so she need to like.
Well, I'm not fat. I'm just I got fat.
Yeah, but get your fried chicken game up, and if you can find a skinny dude and plump him up, But damn, maybe it's because I'm hungry. But I was looking like it's a 5-minute old video, but I was looking like, oh shit, Naima Buckner got some fucking chicken.
It looks like I'm gonna have to go and find this chicken on my own.
Yeah. So her name is. Hold on, I'll click the thing so you can spell her name. It's Naima Buckner, and go to her site. It's the most recent video. Oh, there you go, Jessica.
Oh man, that's some soft ass chicken right there.
Man, can't you just see how soft it is? It's
like some carry out grade chicken.
It's golden too. It's not even like it's not like too dark in any places and shit like that. You don't have like burnt spots.
Oh shit! And she in Philly. I'm a bus ride away. Goddamn, hold up.
Man, well, I'm a whole fucking other side of the country, but that is some.
It looks like.
Hold on,
it's got that perfect crisp to it.
Exactly. And
Naima, do they got mumbo sauce up there? They have to have mumbo sauce up there.
You could tell it got juice in it and shit too. Like you could tell it's a little more. Yeah, like damn. I wish I was eating that shit right now. I'm about to fucking microwave a banquet pot pie.
Shit, I'm about to go to the carry out.
Yeah. Man.
I knew it was gonna happen. Now I want chicken wings.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, "What's mumbo sauce, man?" If y'all don't know anything about mumbo sauce,
I don't know what mumbo sauce is.
What's
you know what mumbo sauce is, right? Game changer.
No, I don't. I don't know what mumbo sauce.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna start giving out mumbo sauce. It's all right. I'll explain it. I'm gonna start giving out mumbo sauce.
What is that?
We'll find a good company. It's a DC thing, and it's a PG thing. Like it's a certain type of sauce that they sell. So. They actually got it in stores now too. So,
I seen it on the wire. Y'all say some weird ass shit. Y'all be like turkey grease and shit like that, and lake trout. So it was an episode on The Wire where Daquan was in a Chinese food place, and he was like, let me get some with turkey grease, and the other kids laughed at him.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about turkey grease, bro.
Yeah, and they do be talking like that, dude in the
field. Blaze, it's in Moco too. I'm gonna see if I can get some of the ones that they got Capital Mumbo sauce in the stores now. I'm gonna see if I can get them, and I'm gonna just start giving that shit out. I know it's some fat nigga shit, but look, summertime's coming up, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know if we're gonna be in the house quarantining, so
that is fucked up. Everybody's gonna start their summer off, with a month out of the gym and just eat whatever the store had.
Yeah. Well, by summertime, people not gonna give a fuck. They'll be like, "Listen, I'll catch the coronavirus. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this. I'm gonna ride my beach cruiser."
I mean, I think the summer will just end it. I can't imagine a virus just surviving, quarantine in the summer.
People are caring less as time goes on. Like more and more people are out every day. Like I was out today, and I saw a lot of other people out as well. Yeah. So I'm not the only one that's had enough. Mm-hmm. And I'm definitely going to be out in summer.
Niggas outside like, man, fuck my lungs.
Don't be out in summer shooting off your armpits.
Right. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go.
That shit was funny as hell. I hope I can get that.
Oh, man, that rice. Man, I'm gonna be eating nothing but Peruvian chicken this summer, man.
That looks like jollof rice.
Yeah, jollof rice is really good.
See, but I don't like the look of that chicken.
Arroz con pollo. That looks like a little bit like Peruvian chicken.
It doesn't look like Naeem. Well, looks really.
Y'all gotta go to Sardi's. Y'all ever been to Sardi's? Or Chicken Loco?
Nah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, so I do. One thing I remember about DC from Howard Homecoming is that there are like a lot of mom and pop chicken. Like it's not really franchised. There are a lot of mom and pop chicken shops.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, your Subway got French fries. That shit weirded me the fuck out.
Yeah, the Subway there, it's a hybrid kind of Subway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Howard Homecoming is all right. Just stay away from that McDonald's over there. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, that's where all the dimes at, over by where that McDonald's is. That's like the black side of town. And then you go further up the street. You got the Weed Museum. You got the Tree Museum, and you got the Listen Visions, one of the studios I used to record in. So you got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here.
Well, I did the regular shit. I did the Capitol building. I did the Mint. A couple, shit like that. The monuments. Lincoln had on some Kenneth Coles. I seen that. What else? Martin Luther King hadn't been built yet, but it was in progress.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen a lot of shit.
Well, he said the same thing that Jesus said. Jesus said, "Don't worship me in statue." And they built a big ass statue of Martin Luther King looking over the I think the Potomac or some shit. I don't know.
They got quiet all of a sudden. What, child? Y'all just like mouth watering over the barbecue.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. The food is polarizing.
So she wants to know, is mambo sauce hot?
It's not hot sauce, even though some people kind of make it hot. There's a lot of different sauces here too, because Maryland is known for crabs and stuff. So I know y'all know about Old Bay seasoning, right?
Yeah, I was looking for that today.
Yeah, so you got Old Bay seasoning, and then they got this like mustard sauce they be making. Everybody makes theirs a little different. It's like a mustard sauce that they make here, and they eat their crabs with it.
Hey, what y'all got in Jersey?
Who breathing hard?
Melody, what y'all got in Jersey? What y'all be eating?
Melody looking at them ribs like, damn. Melody, you good? Oh, she probably sleep. That's not really it, but yeah, mumbo sauce is like that. It got like a sweet tanginess to it.
Where do you see go?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I was looking for the Old Bay seasoning today. I couldn't find it. I don't know if they just don't make it over here. But
Or they probably stopped importing it for a while.
Maybe. Because yesterday someone said, I don't know, someone was talking about Rasta pasta.
Rasta pasta?
Yeah, and so
Oh, wow.
Tiden TV showed me a video, and I just thought it looked tasty. So today I got the ingredients and I cooked it. I cooked it without the Old Bay seasoning because obviously I couldn't get my hands on it, but it was nice.
Yeah, Old Bay is really good. Old Bay is really good. I haven't heard of Rasta pasta in a minute.
Guys hear me?
Oh,
yeah, we can hear you. Was that you? Was that you breathing? Did you just wake up?
No.
That's Is that Casey?
Casey's snoring.
I just came from the back.
Casey breathing hard as hell. Wake your young ass up.
Casey.
But yeah, I haven't heard of Rasta pasta in a minute.
It was all right. It was nice. It was all right. I made it a bit too spicy. I don't like things too hot. And I followed the sort of like the recipe to the T without the Old Bay seasoning.
Okay.
And it was too spicy for me, but it was nice.
They got do you eat A1 sauce? Or do you use A1 sauce?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, you never heard of A1 sauce? Y'all never been to it's this rib place. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Famous Dave's. They got their own sauce too. This is sauce called Devil Spit.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, that shit is
It's so good.
Yeah, it's on the one.
Yeah,
I'm really trying to get. I mean, I'm in shape. Well, I'm not in shape as I used to be, but I'm really trying to get fat for real. I don't care about being in shape no more. Fuck this shit.
You love food. That's what it is.
Yeah. And then I gotta like I be eating at the Ethiopian places and stuff. I be eating some hot ass food. Like I could tolerate it.
Yeah. Hey, samosas is my shit. I can eat that like potato chips.
Oh fuck yeah.
Man, samosas. God damn, I'm eating something right now.
Yeah, I eat injera.
Samosas are nice. Depends.
Yeah, samosas are really good. Yeah.
As long as they're well seasoned. Like
there it is, the Devil Spit. Hey, and then they got pickles that's like in this damn jar that's like in a whole bunch of spices and stuff, and it's just sweet and hot at the same time too. So it's barbecue sauce. It's not just like straight up hot, but yeah. Like if you go to Dukem, yeah, I've been to Dukem. I go to what you call it, Habisha. But if you go to they go to pickles right there. Damn. Yep. But if you go to they got some pickles too. I don't think it's made by them. It's called Sucker Punch. Them joints are good too. But if you go to this place called Cluck You Chicken, they got this thing called Nuclear Hot Wings. Man, I got a story with the Nuclear Hot Wings. That shit is funny. But then again, a piece of me going to hell, huh?
I think Habisha is like a type of is like a type of food. I don't think I don't know if that's the name of a restaurant.
Well, it's the name. It's the name of the restaurant, but there's a whole bunch of markets named Habisha.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I see that a lot. I think that's like a an ancient goddess.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like an actual restaurant, and then sometimes it's like an actual like a supermarket too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Like Dukem, it's a restaurant, and then they got a supermarket side too. So, but I learned about all like the Ethiopian cuisine and like the different sides of Ethiopia and how some of them they eat different foods, and that's how you could tell where they're from. There's this thing called kocho, and it's like rough. But they say if you eat a lot of it, you'll get strong like shit. Like strong. So so my ex is Ethiopian.
Ethiopian are some beautiful women.
Man,
Eritrean is the most beautiful woman in the world. Go for it. Did somebody say my name?
Melody.
No, I said gorgeous Ethiopian women.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, well, Eritrean and then Ethiopian are
Eritrean there.
Yeah, and it's like Ethiopian is like a close second to them because they used to be one country.
Yeah, they used to be a part of each other, and then some politics and some weird shit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Civil War. Yeah, exactly. They they just like ridiculously fine. Maybe that's why that's another reason why I like that girl so much.
She's half Eritrean?
Well, she looks it. I don't know what she is, but she looks it.
Yeah, features go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Melody?
No, I was like, it's their hair, their skin complexion, everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're like really, really pretty.
But then you got some of the ones with the huge heads and the black around the eyes and shit.
No, you're talking about the alien one.
Are you for real?
Oh, I'm dead ass.
Oh my
God. And then
God.
their bodies be crazy too. The shit, it just be funny. Like, they're just hilarious, man. Then they do this dance where they be shoulder shrugging and shit. And they smoke a whole bunch of hookah. A lot of them are Christians. I don't know. It's just they're cool, man. I love Ethiopia.
Their dance type has like a fast gyration to it. Yeah.
And their music videos, they be out in like these beautiful green ass gardens and stuff, and they're just joyous people. They're like happy people overall.
Yeah.
And they're proud to tell you about their culture. Like they'll you don't know. Oh, they'll feed you like a mother. They'll stuff you. Never go to one of these motherfuckers' houses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave 10 pounds heavier. Cause they'll cook for you and everything, and just they're not stingy with the portion neither. They'll overserve you and shit.
Yeah. I mean, Marco be showing off those Colombian girls, but I have to give it to the Ethiopians as far as, like world's hottest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm about to play some cradle music for KC.
He's knocked out.
Yeah, KC, you quiet, man. What's going on?
That's him breathing.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right, you do that again. I thought that was something on Melody's phone. I was about to put her on mute, but when she talked, okay. Yeah, that's not the hottest, but like, Ethiopian girls are just like ridiculously girl.
Yeah, this one's more Americanized, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like the one on the right.
Oh my God.
Look at that smile. That is just like perfection. Look at that. See, can't you just feel femininity coming from certain pictures?
Yes.
And she looks so natural too. That's what stood out to me anyway.
And she didn't have to use a toothbrush for her baby hair. Oops.
Man, you cold-blooded.
Uh-oh.
Cold-blooded.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
But look at her smile though. It's like a genuine smile. Like yeah, I know I'm taking a picture, but this is an actual, like, this is what I do, on a day-to-day. Like, I'll see a kid with a balloon, and this is the look that I give when that happens.
KC, I got you, man.
You're gonna make me fall asleep as well.
Oh my God.
Shit, I'm gonna fuck around, fall asleep too. I can't listen to that. But yeah, she's cute. Doesn't have to wear too much revealing clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just
makes you wonder.
Just happy.
Makes you wonder. She looks like she can't give a good massage. Like, she just can't do anything that's strong.
Well, that's a question I want to ask ladies nowadays. Where's the buildup? Like, they complain about the buildup not being there on men's behalf, but on their behalf, like, where's the buildup? Like, where's like the imagination? Nowadays, like, there's really no imagination. Like, I know this sounds simpish and blue pillish, but dudes were like literally happy to make a certain girl like their girl. Like it actually meant something. Like like people would be like, oh well, why is this person blue pilled or why is this person purple pilled or simping? And it was like, well, you're not simping for no reason. Like there was an actual build up, that you could at least said, okay, this man's doing that because I kind of seen the build up he experienced. So I understand how he came to that conclusion. Oh, but now, on the first date, you pouring Hennessy on her and shit, standing on couches and pouring champagne all over the place, and she's twerking, and the music is loud, and you go home half deaf and drunk, and you wake up the next day like, what the fuck? Who is this?
I'm trying to decide, and right now I'm leaning towards the right, and I think it's just like the hair.
No, the one on the right is better.
Yeah, I think it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, the one on the right is better.
I don't know. I kind of like I like the smile of the one on the left.
Yeah, the smile on the one on the left is good, but the one on the right's more versatile.
Yeah,
the one on the right is more sexier than the one on the left.
Yeah.
Well, she's more revealing. Yeah,
she's in a bikini, but I think the one on the left is prettier.
That's another thing.
Really?
There's a difference between pretty, beautiful, sexy, cute, attractive. What's another one? Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And some women are hybrid.
I go left. One on the right looks like she's got funny eyes. I don't know.
One on the right.
There's something off about her face. The one on the left to me is definitely prettier.
Is it just me, or do the one on the right seem gold diggerish but worth it?
She seems gold diggerish but worth it.
She seems more gold diggerish than the one on the left, right? I'm
like the one on the left, you'll build a family with her, but the one on the right, you can rob a bank with her.
And the one on the left can cook. Like you could tell that the one on the left can cook.
Yeah, the one on the left she'll have you sedated.
Yeah.
The one on the right, you probably have to argue with her a little bit to cook.
So yeah, so this is a fuck Mary situation, and and it goes from right to left on the fuck Mary scale.
She's cute.
Oh hell yeah!
She's
Look at how natural it is. Look at how goddamn just a feminine. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take a trip to Ethiopia.
I'm going to Ethiopia. I'm sorry, and
No,
she's a jaw. Now this one, what we don't really talk about. She's not a super jawline chick, but she's a jawline. She has that chin. She's a chin line.
She is that neckline, yeah. All of her lines, yeah. Look at her armpits, yeah, just everything. But look at how natural.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, I love her hair. She has beautiful hair.
Beautiful.
She looks like a wedding day. She looks like she have like little flower blossoms in her hair. Like what do they call that? That when you buy a bouquet of flowers and those little white things.
She look like the type that'll get you in a lot of trouble and you can't take her out your sight because some shit about to happen. You don't send something like that to 7-Eleven at 3:00 in the morning.
She looked like, I don't give a fuck if you Debo. I don't care if you a bruised knuckle kung fu fighting nigga. I do not care.
She's cute. She's very cute. I'm going to Ethiopia.
If I go to Ethiopia, the shit will be over. My girl, she's iffy on shit like Colombia or Dominican Republic. If I go to Africa and not
oh my god.
Yeah,
if I go to Ethiopia, I'm getting married, bro. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I will remove my channel and I'll come back up as Coach Blue Pill. you red pill niggas need to get it right.
That whole shit with beautiful eyes.
Hey, but the collar, she has a collar on. God damn it.
But nah, she's cute. She's stupid cute. I mean, you see girls like this all the time in DC, to tell you the truth. All the time. All the time.
She's pretty too.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's not for me.
She's gorgeous.
I like her.
I'm just saying, no, I mean, I like her, but in the context of the other ones, I don't, she just, like, had I not seen the other ones and, she was at the store when I was buying Popeyes, absolutely. But,
Popeyes.
Yeah, but.
Oh my God. You are horrible.
All right, this is what y'all don't realize about Game Changer. He always finds himself in Seinfeld situations.
Yeah.
Always. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not wrong, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody like that on the way to get some Popeyes is hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely like a win, but
yeah.
But
just
no,
don't get the bucket of chicken though. Just don't get the whole bucket, because then they'll be like, okay, I'm a glutton.
Well, she's the least hottest in this lineup. Let's put it like that. She's the least hottest in the lineup that we were looking at.
Yeah, we can go. We can go with that one.
Yeah.
Now, do you think these girls mess with their eyebrows? Because this one looks like she definitely touched her eyebrows.
Probably. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, because a lot of Ethiopian women, they're also hairy, also.
Well, the last one.
She's pretty.
Yeah, this one's pretty.
See, and here's the thing.
Oh yeah, Blaze, you go to Silver Spring or Tacoma Park. Oh yeah.
See,
or U Street.
Black women, y'all have this in your DNA. We would be having these conversations about y'all if it wasn't for fucking, fat and just a general unwillingness to compete. If y'all mastered femininity like these chicks, we would have these same conversations. Y'all have the potential to be top chick. Just look at it. We're not making this up. It's the same.
She don't even think twice.
DNA.
She don't even think twice. You know when femininity is like a subconscious thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I was just playing Marco's chick. Yeah.
Vision, jump in, man. What do you think?
What's going on, Vision? I think he's getting a situation.
Okay.
Now.
But yeah,
But no, the one who did the selfie one, it was just like a real pretty, like, natural smile. It's a real pretty, like, feminine natural smile. Like, this is not like a selfie bitch thing,
And your hair doesn't have to be curly per se. But you see how her hair is not necessarily curly, but she got the fullness.
Yeah, exactly, and the length. Yes, yeah. See, look at that natural smile.
That's
yeah.
She's the prettiest one. I like her.
She's gorgeous.
Look at her hair.
Gorgeous.
You know what that looks like to me? Have you ever seen those Facetune things, right? Where they make your eyes bigger?
Oh, you're talking about like those Japanese cartoons?
Yeah.
No, it's like a filter thing.
It's a filter, yeah. Where they raise your cheeks and it makes you like a smile kind of.
It makes your eyes bigger. That's what that looks like to me.
You saying you think she's filtered?
No, their eyes really do be that big though.
Their eyes just look out of place to me. It looks like what it looks like when someone uses that filter.
Yeah. He wasn't lying when he said it could go to the alien thing, but like I said, I like full lips and almond eyes. Like,
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, I like her.
Hey, let me sneak in for a second.
It's a little saggy.
Oh, I guess you can't hear me, man.
I don't care. I like big ones, small ones, little ones, all ones.
But long term, I predict major sagging. I predict major. I mean, I like the fullness, but I predict major sagging. Like she's gonna need like 2 bras.
You wouldn't think about that if she took her hair out the bun.
No, I wouldn't. I'll think that. I'll be like, that's future me's problem. But like,
I'll deal with that later.
Yeah, like hey, that's a problem for the future.
All right, you know what? We gotta do a show about this Game Changer. So I know I'm not alone. There's an algorithm for guys that think like this too. You know that, right?
Well, I mean, it's the thing. Like when guys go for like the super thick chick, and she's about 18 months away from being fat. You know that he's just looking for a pump and dump because he just don't care.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is my mic working or no?
Oh no,
we can hear you, bro.
I was just gonna say this. On that part of the world, Eritrea, Ethiopia, and also Somalia, for whatever reason, they have the most beautiful women that you can imagine. And I wonder what the history is over there, because you have the natural Africans, but also you have the Arabs that kind of invaded that area as well. So they're pretty much brown people. So
they're
fascinating culture.
Mixed Africans.
Yeah.
Very, very fascinating culture. Hey, Jessica, Jessica, are you ever going to change that battery on your fire detector?
I can't reach it, Vision. It's too high up. It's
She was supposed to smash it. She was supposed to smash it, Vision. She didn't get mad enough.
That's what you need a man for, to come and change that 9-volt battery for you. A tall man. A tall man.
You see the houseboy.
Houseboy's too small.
Houseboy.
have to get.
You put a house between your shoulders.
Houseboy climb ladder. Houseboy smash
You have to get.
arm.
Wait! You have to get Madman or or Stoic One to go chase the battery.
I've seen this girl. I've seen this a picture of this girl several times.
Who just left?
She's cute.
Somebody just left. Okay.
Casey.
Archer.
Oh,
Archer was here.
Yeah, he came for a second.
No, shoot! Shout outs to Archer.
Yeah, well, I put KC in the back to let Archer in because KC, I think he's asleep. But you know, in fact, let me mute him. So
She's cute. Mind her treating me at the hospital.
I don't know. She's cool. She's cool. But I think
he's one of those girls that'll probably tell you all this health shit, and it's like you need to get on it ASAP. You're like, all right, and then you go outside, she's smoking a cigarette. It's like, yeah, you motherfucker.
That is very precise. You have a very precise image, and you know.
Yeah, she'll give you a whole rundown about how fucked up your eating habits are, and you go outside, she's smoking a black and mild.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. If the last one took her hair down, I would not care about the
Yeah. I already know, man. Trust me, man. I have a 3rd degree black belt in their bullshit. This is why I'm disappointed.
Right. I do look at stuff like that. Like, how much is this going to sag, and how long will it take for it to get there?
Yeah.
Is she on the trajectory of fatness? And so, if I'm thinking this, then I'm thinking of long term with you.
Yeah, because some people you think short term, some people you think long term. You already know what you like, so now you're like, okay, I'll put up with it, but where is it gonna go eventually?
Exactly.
Now she's cute,
and she even
huge
got
forehead, but she's cute.
Well, she got the wind to work to her advantage. You know, I don't know if they're using a big ass fan or like God just loves her. He obviously
their hair naturally be bouncing like that, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like the perfect gust of wind just came, like Marilyn Monroe in the dress.
Yeah. Oh God, game changer. God damn, I got to start.
Well, that's the other trick. That's the Sagables with the and
it's perfect.
With the hair down.
It's perfect
now. It's perfect now, but
I don't care where they go.
Yeah, I know, because she's just that fine. But I'm thinking like the future, and it's like in the future, it's just gonna be like, But yeah, that's future me problem.
We could get a reduction. Look, if it's that bad, but I don't care where they go at that point.
Yeah, that's future. I can see this one.
I told you they be liking weird niggas, man.
Yeah.
They be getting with the dudes that look like The Weeknd, but like one big ass dread, like one huge lock. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, I like this one, eyes. Even though I'm more of an almond eye person, I like this one. I like her eyes and shit.
This nigga got a scorpion on his chest.
Man, well, he's a Scorpio, probably. Like myself.
Godly.
She picking his nose. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
But there you have it.
I know what. Oh, hold on, go back. I know what pulled her too. How much you want to bet? His eyes and his eyebrow.
Do you know what I realized about those countries? They either stick to their own, generally speaking, they stick to their own, or they try and go like lighter.
Well, that sucks for me.
Generally, they don't go darker. Generally, they do sometimes, but most of the time they stick to themselves, or they go for someone that has more their sort of aesthetic or lighter.
Yeah, dark is like standard for them.
Yeah, that sucks for me. So
I think there's
they get with dark skinned dudes all the time, but it's just.
Well, I'm not dark. I'm brown skinned, but I mean, I wonder if I went there and just cried colorism. Will they start fucking?
No, you just going there being American and showing interest in their food and culture. You're shit.
Yeah, that's my shtick. Most places I go.
I don't know. I just know from what I've seen here, they don't tend to date dark-skinned black people.
Oh no, the ones that come here, their parents tell them not to. Like I had to drop a chick off around the. Well, I mean, their parents don't want them to date.
Yeah, I think
all you gotta do walk up
to
to
a cultural thing.
Yeah, it is a cultural thing, which means that it's not really a skin complexion thing because they don't like niggas. Like most of the world don't like niggas, and they're a part of it, which means that they're smart. It doesn't mean that they're colorists or anything like that.
No, I hate to jump on the colorist bandwagon, but they are colorist over there.
Okay.
A lot of them see themselves as above other black people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they see themselves as basically higher up than, say, like sub-Saharan Africans. And so they don't want to sort of taint their bloodline by going darker. They want to keep that difference.
How very weird.
That's my perception from what I've seen.
The oxymoron of this is actually the dark people are the pure-blooded ones, and then everything else is the mixed race. It's kind of hilarious.
Yep,
and they don't want to come back. They don't want to come back home. Oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the irony of it.
The hell is wrong with Archer? Archer, what's going on? Every time I click you pop up.
Jessica, the caste system in India bothers me though. Like if there's one group of people I kind of have a bit of an issue is it's East Indians. But the Sikhs are pretty cool. But the rest of them, I look at them with side eye.
I
gotta
Sikhs.
work on that though.
I like Sikhs too. Yeah. Hey,
Sikhs are cool, but
Imran
the other
Perry,
ones,
there are a
Hindus
lot of
and the other
dark-skinned Ethiopians
Holy
and
shit.
whatnot. We know
She's
there
fine.
are, but they're still.
Oh man, you gotta look up the one that's from DC. Look up Lola Monroe.
No. We'll look at that after. Stay with this. This
one is amazing right here.
Whatever thread you're on. Whatever thread you're on, stay with that because I don't want
No. She's Ethiopian.
No, I know, but we have a thing going here. We have a thread that's not focused on an individual. That's focused on like an entire.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're pressing the left button in the.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I got you.
Continue to press the left button, but
she's dark too.
Well, look at her. See, I like when the bikini or the bra doesn't touch the under rib, even though it's where it just like sits on top, which means that there's
like a little under boob, right?
Yeah, under boob. Exactly.
Yeah,
I love under boob.
You know what's my kryptonite? Side boob when they're raising their arms.
Well, side boob you see more often, so you know it's still a rare treat, unlike top boob. But you know, like inner boob is a very rare treat, but under boob. That's just like ridiculous.
I like the under boob when it's like from the side where the arms are raised. That's my shit.
I really get that.
I don't know. Look at a woman's arms where like if she just raises her hand.
Wear like a sleeveless, you know, when they have like a sleeveless number on, and then they take their blazer off or something, you get like a good side boob. But and when they wear those dresses, you get the inner boob, but the under boob has got to be like bikini or something.
Yeah. Oh damn! And she wearing off-white.
I'm now going to be looking for Ethiopian girls in my area. It's a huge community in Toronto. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get this summer. I'm gonna get lost on that side.
If they let these ladies loose across the world, it's over for everybody else.
Cause I've been on that side of town, but now I'm just gonna be just super active.
Like this is what the sex dolls would look like.
Now she got a weird pelvis, but I don't know.
Well, I think that's the cut of her bikini bottom.
No, she got a weird pelvis.
No, she got a long torso.
There shouldn't be a line between her leg and her pelvis like that.
Because she got a long torso.
No, I think she's just because she's sitting down. It's a bit of pudge.
That's a weird pelvis.
Nah, it's kind of far away, but she looked cute.
They do be having guts though. Remember they eat injera.
Yeah.
And that should be like straight up beef and lamb, because I'm up there eating it with them.
I think some of them have the propensity to put on weight, but you can see it in their body type when they're smaller. You can tell who has the propensity to put on weight or not.
Right.
Oh yeah, they get fat in a heartbeat.
Yo, but DJ, you from DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the largest population out there.
Yeah, they out here, man. I'm telling you, man. I can go to like 4 places out here and find one of those right here that's on the screen. They're actually everywhere. There's so many of them, you get tired of saying damn.
She's cute.
Oh yeah, I like how she got her shoulders up. Like I like they pose. I like how they exude femininity. You know?
Yeah.
See, I mean, like American women just have to show like titties and ass and twerk and shit like that, but you know, they could just.
But this is the thing though. Don't get me wrong. You put her in one of them damn hookah bars, she gonna do the same shit. They like the same music.
Yeah,
they do
facts.
the same shit. They
No,
they
no.
just as ratchet.
Game changer. You might have to
be themselves. Like there's different types of seduction, and you know, femininity is
like that one. She will do it.
Yeah, no, this one would. Yeah, you could tell. Just like the one on the right. What's going on, Vision?
Game changer. You might have to forget about going to Colombia. You and Marco are gonna have to go meet in Ethiopia, man.
Well, I mean,
forget Colombia.
I'm not. Yeah, I pick my battles. If I go to Africa, any part of Africa, without visiting my girl's family first, without going to Cameroon first, then it's gonna be problems. So I would rather go to Colombia.
Well, the thing is, the whole region of East Africa is pretty safe if you're looking for women. Like, there's not many places you can go there and find ugly women.
No, what I'm saying is, tell a West African girl that you want to visit East Africa first. That's a problem.
Oh, she is pretty.
What's that?
What happened? Did Vision say something and didn't go away?
No, I'm eating, so I'm on mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, West African women are pretty too. They just been so Americanized. They've lost all femininity and all beauty. They're American, trying to be more like Americans. That's where West Africa just fell off.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
That Western influence. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, the one thing, like, if you compare, generally anyway, like the makeup and things that you see in these women, okay, like her face is kind of like very white, but just in general, in the other pictures that we saw, the makeup is very natural and soft. But one thing, okay, like obviously I've grown up around West Africans and their makeup tends to be so harsh. Like they make themselves look worse with makeup.
I told you they get with weird niggas. All right, go ahead.
They make themselves look worse with makeup on. Like they'll have the foundation that's too light, and then they'll have like the bright blue eyeshadow, the bright pink lipstick. Just, I don't know, the makeup can make them look worse. But when you just see them in their raw form, no makeup, they can be like really beautiful.
But like I said, when they come here, they get with weird niggas, man. Like when I say they observe swag when they get here, it's not just male swag. They look at female swag also. Like I said, they get with weird niggas, man. There's no, like, some of y'all, and this ain't a stab at nobody or anybody in the manosphere, because I know somebody gonna snitch. Y'all be up here trying to learn Dom game and all the secret tactics and all this other shit. Half the time, you gonna be getting this woman from a dude that looks like a square.
Yeah.
Half the time when you see these beautiful ass women, trust me, I'm not lying to you. They are on the arm of some weird nigga. All right. It's not like you gonna look at the dude like, yo, how she get with that nigga? Like if it was a jawline nigga, okay, you can see. But some shit like this, come on, man.
But is he?
Like, this nigga wake up one day and thinks he looks better than her.
Is he a square?
Well, that's the same guy. That's the same guy from.
I know it's the same guy. That's what I'm saying. But you can tell he wakes up some days and think he look better than her.
Oh, I don't know.
He be in the mirror, bro. I have an uncanny ability to read people, man.
Well, I mean,
Game changer. What is this a dating site? Can you put a link in the back chat?
This isn't me. Somebody who's going by the name of Hypocrisy is feeding us this.
Okay, yeah, man. Thanks.
Like she'll date some weird nigga that be pop locking and shit. And it's like, bitch, this what you like? Like it's like and you're not hating. You're just objectively looking at like, okay.
Well, I mean, it's foolish to think that there's any template or script that would work.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, you learn that. Yeah, you learn that.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, any guy who tries to teach a template or script for a beautiful is
that's what a lot of guys.
Hey, here you go, right here.
But that's what a lot of guys in the.
Let me explain to you why that happens right quick. Because the prettier girls, they take that ego hit when they get cheated on the most. So what they try to do is they try to get with a weird nigga, not ugly, but don't got options. Like his weirdness kind of takes away his options in their opinion. So they try to get a nigga that's less likely to do some player shit on their ass. So those weird, cute little niggas, they feel less like to play around on their ass because ain't nothing worse than a pretty bitch getting cheated on to them. Like they feel like they too pretty to get all that.
Them dudes, they got an edge on them. That's what they look for. They look for a guy with an edge. Like he could look like this, and then he like pop locks and break dances at night and shit. Like that's the edge. But the thing is that when you see them with like these weirdo looking dudes or these ultra good looking niggas and shit, like that's not something for you to hate on. For real, that's actually like a safe spot. That's like, okay, well, you know what? Shit ain't as serious as I think. You get to relax.
Can I say this? Is this dude streaming this? Because now we got a bunch of pictures of him. What happened to all the girls, man?
No, he's not streaming it.
This dude is showing his receipts.
It's like I'm looking at that picture and I'm thinking his eyebrows are just as plucked as hers are.
I just told y'all he thinks he looks better. Oh my god!
No, it's so retro.
His eyebrows are plugged.
It's the eyes. I'm telling y'all.
When you talk about the guy being more handsome than she is pretty, that's what it looks like there.
This is the Boris Kojo
He's better
effect.
looking than her.
It's the Boris Kojo effect. Like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so I mean, apparently, maybe that's the thing.
She's really pretty though, but she's really pretty as well. I don't know about that. I think the scale.
She's cute, but he's definitely better looking than she is.
I think the scale's on her side, personally.
Jessica has an internet crush now.
Oh no, he's not my type at all, to be honest. But I can just looking at it objectively.
The man bun is the least of your problems. It's that nigga's eyes and his eyebrows. Women go after niggas. Women go after dudes with cute eyebrows.
He is the prototype.
Who up here actually got experience with these type of girls? DJ, you said you got experience with these type of girls.
Yes. They're the worst ones, bro. They will lead you to all kinds of stupidity. Yes.
They are really, these East African women are great, but the one thing I've got from the few I fuck with is that that
like them Corbin Blue looking niggas. Wait, go ahead.
Female circumcision bullshit. Tricia, do they got the
I never had that. I want it actually, but I never had that.
You want it?
It's kind of weird. It's kind of it ain't
cutting
and shit. Wait, hang on, female circumcision that they would have to be Muslim because I don't think the Christians or the Coptic ones will do that. Because there's Christians and Coptic over there as well, so
there's some
they have to be Muslim. It has to be Muslims. It has to be a Muslim. Yeah, only Muslims do that.
Didn't I tell you this nigga believes he looks better than his bitch? Look at this.
Yeah,
I told y'all, man.
Okay,
he's streaming this, yo. He's streaming this thing.
He doesn't.
This is his site, bro.
This one of them niggas. Don't look at her. Look at me.
Yeah, he's. This is Prince's son. Yeah, we could definitely change. This is Prince's illegitimate son. Hey, I'm looking at the thing.
Some eyes that killed a bit.
Hey, there's a guy called Mr. 2 Feet, TFUE, Tifu, right? And he just takes like a metal bar and with a pole on it, or that's what it's just like a stick, and he digs a hole into the earth. And he makes like these beautiful, elaborate pools with just this stick. I shit you not. I've been like addicted to watching him work. He does it all the time.
Is that guy that just him? I seen him with a stick. They were like they had a meme and it says it took civilization to build it took a civilization a long time to build Egypt, and it was like this nigga with just one stick did all of this shit.
Exactly. Like all that stuff that's around here is from the earth. Like from his surroundings. Like all the bamboos and the shit and the water drippings and shit. Like
one stick, y'all. He takes a stick.
Yeah, he just has like a metal stick. Like that's the only piece of metal he has. And he just be digging into the shit. I'm telling you.
Fellas. I'm out, man. So I'm back to slaving for the man. So have fun, man. I'm out.
Okay, Vision, be safe, man.
Bye, Vision.
But yeah, so he it tripped me out just watching him. Like, damn, it must be because I'm sure he's the best at that. You know, like I can't imagine anybody else being better at that shit than him.
He's mastered his craft. Like I tell people, to master anything, you have to put in about 10,000 hours. And if you're putting in like 2 to 3 a day, you can master whatever you're doing in like 9 years. And when you think about it, 9 years go by quick.
Yeah.
You know, so he's a master at what he does. He can like have people under tutelage for like, what's that word? I'm drawing a blank. It is getting late here. Starts with an A.
What, apprentice?
Architecture and agriculture too.
Why agriculture? He's not growing
like the grass and
I thought he just pulled it up from other places, but
probably if he does it in a quick amount of time. Like them Japanese people that be having those gardens where they're like raking the
the Zen garden. Yeah,
the Zen gardens, yeah.
But no, I mean, just imagine like you have like a backyard made from the same type of earth.
Look at checking for you's question. What does he use for his skin? Women gonna ask him the same shit, and he got you. Once that nigga with the eyes tell you what he uses on his skin, he got you.
The voice he's gonna say it in though. That voice he's gonna be like,
What do I use for my skin?
Creamy lotion.
Well, this is what I use. Would you like me to rub it? He's one of them dudes that's in the mall that grabs your girl's hands and kisses it and starts rubbing that shit on it. Like, come here, let me show you. Look, Sale, come here. Come, let me show you what I use for my skin. Let me show you what I use on my skin. She has a 5 head.
Yeah, that's one thing genetically that you can, that you have to compromise on with a lot of Ethiopian shit. Is that is the head.
Big foreheads are meant to be a sign of beauty.
You have a big forehead, don't you?
Yeah, I don't see the forehead. I don't see the forehead as a compromise. I don't.
It's just what I've read.
I'm not a big forehead guy, but I mean, like they're so beautiful that you just overlook the forehead.
You don't even think about it, like
exactly.
until later on. Like
that forehead when they got that big forehead and they give you dome and they looking up at you, you see his forehead and eye.
You won't notice until they put their hair in a ponytail.
It's basically a big forehead, right? Is associated with neoteny, which is
looking like a baby.
Yeah, youthfulness. It's like because they did like some studies and they found the perfect age for a woman to look was sort of like her mid to late 20s. That was the perfect age, but it was like if you have a certain set of features, so it was like a bigger forehead, a certain face shape, so like a smaller jaw at the bottom, eyes that are a certain distance apart, like not too close together. All of those features put together were meant to make a person more appealing. Like it's more appealing in females anyway, not men, but females.
It's just not one of my favorite features, but I like to focus on the eyes and the lips and the nose that just don't get away. Those two. Those are my like main attraction points. Who's
my
that?
biggest thing with the African women, they little button nose.
Well, actually, that actually attracts women to you if she's looking at you in the eyes, and you look at her in the eyes, and you look down to her lips, back in the eyes, and look down to her lips. That kind of it draws them more into you. But don't look at both of her eyes. You got to focus on one eye, and usually look to you like you're right, and look at her left eye. I don't know, never know.
I can't do that because I can't be natural, and I'm like calculating which eye I'm looking at.
No, you just look at. Try it one day. Don't look at both eyes. Just look at her left eye. Just focus on one eye. Because when you look at both, it kind of looks like your eyes are scattered.
I don't even think about stuff. I can't even like put myself in a mind frame to where like okay, I'm just trying to look at her left eye. I can't even think like that, DJ.
I know sometimes your minds be scrambled because if you look at some shit like this, you just make sure you're looking at her eyes because she gonna know if you look down. What you looking at? Oh, nice shirt you got there. That's a nice shirt.
No, well, I mean, I'm more of an eyes guy. I'm more of an eyes guy because it's that's just what I prefer those to breasts. quite frankly. But sometimes, like, cause like Jessica and her picture, you know, like if I talk to her in the back chat on Hangouts or something, I'll be like, God damn, get the titties out the screen. Like put the schoolgirl picture back up. Because I prefer it. I'm serious. I'm like more in the eyes and shit. Hold on.
Yeah, Jessica's being stingy with them pictures, man.
Put those away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm more of a. Oh God!
I don't think you're uncommon with that though. I think a lot of people like eye contact is. It's a big thing for most people, isn't it? Eye contact can do a lot.
It's a sign of I wouldn't say maturity, but like attractiveness. Someone looks you in your eyes.
Yeah. And that's
because sometimes a lot of people don't look people in their eyes, but when you lock eyes with something, it's something different. Eyes is like the soul, is like the highway to the soul.
Yeah.
But not like if you're on Hangouts and the picture goes back and forth, it's like I prefer to see eyes than tits. That's just me.
No, but do you know what I realized? The other picture that
what do you do when you see guys looking at your grass, Jessica?
I don't know. What am I meant to do?
You do. I know you see it. Like
you just ignore it, isn't it?
Don't be vague. No, don't say isn't it. See, this is what they do. They answer the question and then ask a question at the end of it.
No, isn't it means is it not? That's a statement, right?
Like Jamaicans, they'd be like, hello, good night. Like what?
You just ignore it. What else can you do? You ignore it.
You don't think in your mind this guy's looking at my boobs. This is what he's here for, or
you kind of know when someone's looking at your boobs, but
I mean, you know, but they're there for that reason. Like that's why they're there. I mean,
well, that's what women do. They wear push-up bras and then wonder why you're looking at their boobs.
Well, I mean, I think Jessica's probably more mature than that, but I think that women just like I think that some women just want that. I got you, like gotcha, nigga.
Yeah. I know. You see him because I see him too.
Yeah,
see, she's pretty. She looks like a little doll.
That isn't that Lupita Nyong'o.
That's what I thought.
That's Lupita. That's Lupita. She, I think she goes out with what's her name? She's gay.
Oh, I didn't know she was gay. God,
she goes out with she goes out with the broad that used to be performing in them suits until she realized it was hot as shit. Janelle Monáe.
Oh, she goes with Janelle. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
God damn, they would have a sexy.
Yeah, they get so feminist that they turn.
They would have a sexy baby.
Man. You know,
I don't know. Hey, people. Janae was bad. I don't know. I don't give a fuck nobody say. I like Janae.
Now, Janae, she also played. She played Storm on the newer X-Men, right?
Nah, that wasn't her.
I like Halle Berry Storm.
Oh, I love Halle Berry Storm, but I like the new Storm chick too. But I mean, Halle Berry brought a track record.
Who was? Let me look that shit up. Who was that new Storm bitch? You talking about the one with Apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Nimble. Yeah, she's a lesbian. Like, I mean,
God damn.
Look at her. What else is she gonna do? Like, what you gonna date? Fucking Michael Ealy or somebody? Like, who you? She has to do something to stand out.
Yeah.
Hey, so Melody, when guys just look at
that's Pinky right there.
I was gonna say she looks ratchet.
She is ratchet.
Yeah. This is the embodiment. Do you know who that is?
I heard
this is the embodiment of ratchet.
I heard a lot of fucking stories about her before she became famous. You know she's from the town, right?
Okay, she's from where?
Oh yeah. She I think she is dating Tess Thompson now, but she did date Janelle Monáe. But here's the thing: Platinum actually interviewed this version of Pinky.
Who's that going?
Probably I don't know.
Say something.
Pinky.
No, it's not Archer.
Right. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Have you seen her lately though? She looks horrible.
Oh, she looks terrible. She knock-kneed and shit.
Oh yeah.
How you get so fat and knock-kneed?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she never realized when she crossed the line. She crossed the thick fat Rubicon.
They never do. They fucking never do.
Oh, don't
Never
but
fucking do.
but this is the problem. It's the ones that think they're thick.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even the fat girl thinks she's thick. It's thick is the most confusing thing that you can think you are.
It's the most subjective word.
Yeah.
It's a gateway drug to fat. It's a gateway to fat.
Yeah. Like that lady that black lady that was doing all the mukbang videos, her fan base didn't give a fuck about her because they watched her get fat.
Hey, Pinky, they watch Pinky get fat too.
Yeah.
You give black women a word, it become the most subjective word in the world and lose all definition within a matter of a decade. I swear.
Because if somebody calls you thick, best believe get in the gym and stay at
Someone's echoing, and it's not me.
Okay, so it's not you. It's not Archer. DJ, I'm gonna see if it's you. Hold on.
The thing is, it cuts out for a little bit and then it comes back.
Okay, so it's DJ. DJ, you know, sums up with you, man.
She did.
Yo, but I never liked Pinky. I
No,
was
it's
a
not
kid
me.
arguing with niggas over that.
Okay.
It's not me.
Wait, is this Melody? All right, say something, Archer.
Hello. Yeah, it's Melody.
Yeah, it's Melody.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't me.
Okay, so Melody,
No,
just
it's cool.
mute
It's
yourself.
cool.
Just hit the mute button when you're not talking. And then when you talk, just unmute yourself. So
Well, Melody, jump in more.
Well, Melody, what do you do? What do you do when you're talking to a guy and he's just like eyes down the titties?
Oh yeah, I know you've seen that before. Oh, Sade, that's my girl right there.
Oh my gosh, Sade is so beautiful.
Yeah. Well, not now. I don't know what happened.
Well, she got
Probably
older.
old now.
Yeah.
She got older.
Yeah. Oh well, you were on that podcast where I was showing all the different girls also. You saw Sade. I love Sade though. I still get.
Yo,
I don't
who's
know.
that? Hey, you want to know the chick that fell off the hardest? Like, I ain't never seen a chick fall off this hard. That
Layla
girl said
Rashad.
I ain't have no daddy when I was growing up. I don't know what her name is, but she fell off the hardest.
Layla Rashad fell off harder
You know
than
what I'm
anybody I know. The one for the Sunshine from Harlem Nights.
You know what? I didn't know Sade got arrested in Jamaica for heroin and some other shit. I would not think she would be doing drugs and shit.
She looks
I'm sorry.
all right now, though, considering that she must be old. She still looks good for her age.
Man,
Layla Rashad is the worst fall off.
I get with Sade. We going vegan. We living on the edge of life. We not about to do those drugs.
Oh, smooth. The black chick, Lark Voorhees from Saved by the Bell.
Well, no,
I'm trying to fuck Cat.
Well, I seen her recently. I seen her recently. She looks decent, even though she did
Sade,
that strange shit. She looks decent. I seen because she was trying to get on the news, the next generation Saved by the Bell.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
I
That.
saw
Yeah, the
her.
Voorhees.
They tried to fix her up for the interview, but she looks. Come on, she looks terrible compared to how she used to be.
No, she looks bad. Don't get me wrong, but she's not the worst fall off. If we're talking about the worst fall off, it's Layla Rashawn.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's the girl that lost her teeth and she had the gas station fucked up.
No. Layla Rashawn is the one whose husband cheated with Nicole Murphy.
Yeah. No, yeah. So when I seen her, she had makeup and shit. No, this is a bad fall off, but Layla Rashawn, I'm telling y'all, you know. Oh, and she got a sister that was sexy too. But Layla Rashawn is the worst fall off.
That's the wall in full effect.
You know what?
No,
One thing I will say is that
she did the
Damn.
she fucked up. She did the
She
skin
hit the
whitening.
Great Wall of China with
She
that.
was-
That bitch hit the Great Wall of China.
Damn. She went through the wall.
Well, she fucked
No,
herself
that's not-
up. She did the skin whitening. She did skin whitening.
Yeah,
I don't even know if she did skin whitening or
Melissa
she just,
Ford on the way too.
She just used the wrong makeup. She was
Not Melissa
having
Ford, the other
mental
one.
health issues here, so you know you can see
Yeah.
that she's going through something. She wasn't right in her mind.
You see it up in her face.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was going
They
through stuff.
put makeup on her for that interview, and she looked decent, and she also seemed mentally stable. But that's what they were going for. But Melody, so what do you do? Like you're talking to a guy, and he's just staring at the tits.
And you see his eyes get big, so now you know he's definitely staring at you.
Well, honestly, I don't mind.
Really?
It's not that really.
At what
I mean,
point
she's
do you
talking to
mind?
him.
Like, what if he's just like having a conversation with them? Like he's not even hiding it. He's just like he's not glancing. He's just like
I would
like
probably
that's what
say
he's talking
something
to.
like, I'll probably be like, "Can you look in my eyes, like not my titties?"
You
But
would
I
say,
don't- I
"Can
don't
you look at my eyes and not my titties?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I would say, but your titties look so much better, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You
I
made
don't,
it
I don't
easy.
have that
Have
problem.
you seen them titties? I know.
I don't have that problem though. I have little titties.
What, you got big eyes or something?
No, I have little. If you look at my picture, you see my face. Like I have little titties.
Yeah,
All the
Melody's
more for the
Melody.
nibble on, baby.
Melody's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let me see.
No. Never mind. Actually,
Well, I can't,
you can't. No,
I can't really see what you're
never
working
mind.
with. Hold on. I think I got the
You
other
can't
pictures.
see
Let me
them.
see. Yeah,
That-
let me see.
Actually, people's avatar on here kind of. I noticed a while ago. People's avatar on here kind of dumbs them down.
Yeah.
But no, I got the regular pictures for the light skinned video for the light skinned remake.
Then you gotta factor into a lot of guys here. They go out for women's avatars on here, so they be like, "Man, you don't know who you talking to. You could be." It's like she's a woman. No, she not because she just, bruh. Damn, nigga,
No,
damn.
you should have seen what we seen earlier about what chicks can do with makeup. The shit's just uncanny. So it's better than I get excited about a picture. And this isn't a shot at the female. I'm just saying, like,
Smooth. You gotta see. Never mind. That's up to Melody. If she
What?
wants to-
Oh, my
she wants-
pictures?
Yeah, if she wants to show y'all the other side, if she show y'all the other side, the manosphere will be in disarray.
yeah. So let's
She will.
not do
She
that,
will
'cause we-
single-handedly fuck the manosphere up.
Nah, let's not do that because
Yeah, I
we
know.
got over
Melody,
it.
Melody, stay the way you are, please.
Yeah.
Because we're not trying to have another witch hunt. Then by default, they're gonna go right back after Jessica, and there's some other shit about to happen. Like,
Yeah.
right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't unleash the Kraken just yet.
Okay, I'm gonna save that for later.
Time it, yeah. This is a cut. I know you know because I know you've been hearing some of the stuff that's been going on. It's a cutthroat sector right here.
Yeah.
So you know. Is that who's that? Is that Iggy Azalea? The one that's at the top.
No, that's James Charles. That's a guy.
The one up? The one that's
Yeah.
above this?
Yeah,
That's a
guy.
nigga.
That's a
Oh,
man,
shit.
baby.
Oh
That's a
shit.
man.
See, these doctors are performing fucking
No, do you know what that is? That's not doctors. That's
oh smooth
Photoshop.
smooth hit. He said I've seen her. She can get Mount Matumbo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these doctors are performing witchcraft nowadays, bro.
Yeah, I trust Smooth's opinion. I trust his opinion.
That's some long ass legs right there. All right, y'all. I'm about to biz ounce. I gotta start the third shift.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how
Yeah,
it is.
I'll shut down pretty soon and then meet you there. But
Okay, that's a bet.
yeah. But Melody, I look and yeah, you working with something nice there.
Oh, Melody's gorgeous.
I could see like I look in your eyes though. But I'm an eyes person.
Yeah,
You guys got me.
Melody's gorgeous. She's actually being modest with y'all right now. Cause if she wanted to flex, she can definitely flex.
I don't know.
And the manosphere will be right back at stage 1. Everybody gonna wear the hashtag 0 was right. It's gonna be ridiculous, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. All right. Wait, one day she gonna wake up. She gonna wake up and feel different and be like, you know what? I just feel that way. And then watch. All y'all in the chat gonna go stupid.
I saw Melody's Instagram.
Yeah. Jessica, all right, now be truthful with everybody. Can she flex?
It was saucy. I'll put it that way. It was saucy.
You see?
What does that mean?
it was saucy.
It means
I'm trying to fuck Cat.
Right, thank you. But leave it alone. I don't want to mix that with YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better. This sector can be vicious.
Yeah,
We talking cash. We talking about fans.
The catch win. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Kind of saucy.
Yeah, like people want to know what saucy means.
Sauce it up.
Saucy,
Do too
isn't
much.
it?
Going up. Going up.
Jessica, I don't think anybody knows what that means.
It's
too much.
it's naughty.
Okay.
I just love what bum
As
means.
Nimble
You
Lad
gotta-
said,
you
it's
gotta-
naughty.
She said no T. She add the T in it. When she says naughty, and she does add the T, when she adds the
No,
T.
it's naughty.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
exactly.
Was
She
there a
don't
lot
add-
of bum, Jessica? Was there a lot of bum?
Pardon?
Did you see the bum? Was
I
there a
saw
lot of bum?
cheeks. I saw cheeks.
Melody is well proportioned. She has a cute face. She has a cute body, and she's cute. She has a cute voice. Niggas gonna start going crazy if she start flexing. I'm telling y'all.
So yeah, so she get the eye to eye treatment.
Yeah, she does. Mount if Mount Melanie erupts, the manosphere is gonna go down.
I'm talking about eye to eye because the original question was, would they be looking at her breast or eyes?
Everything.
Stop! You want me blushing?
That's what they're gonna do.
Oh my god!
Like me, I've always been like a eyes dude, unless there's, and I don't know, but that's just what I am. I like a cute face.
And she knows how to wear her clothes too. Y'all, the manosphere is in trouble if she was to go off one day, man. That's the week I take vacation. Y'all ain't gonna see me that week. And I come back. Kuda, did you? Yeah, yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kuda's trying to avoid a charge. That's what Kuda's trying to do. Stay low when the block is high.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all at the third shift.
Get out of there, Kuda. Get out of there.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there. All right, y'all. Be safe.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
Coming.
All right.
But yeah, I'm about to close down soon. Does anybody want to give closing thoughts?
It's been a long one. My closing thought is I'm still trying to understand what LaShawn was on about.
I hope I can get that video back. just to see that part again. That would be so lovely. That shit was so funny.
It was weird.
Yeah. And
It
just
was
like
weird.
in a funny ass way. And he was dead serious about everything he was saying.
I don't even know what he was saying.
Yeah.
I was honestly lost.
I don't either. All right. KC is asleep. KC, you up? All right. Melanie, your closing thoughts?
Melody.
Not really. Not today. Maybe next time.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So, yeah, this was a long one. Because it broke off from something else that was closed down. But this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.